Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, you
Tell me to shush.
You're a dick.
Fucking asshole.
All right. What is up, everyone? We are back again for another D&D stream. So welcome to the Millennial Tavern. For those of you who are joining us for the first time or rewatching us back later, my name, of course, being Dan Spence. I'm the lovely DM and director, orchestrator, creator of the wonderful world that these patrons pair with others in the group that are not currently here. So we'll go ahead and talk really quick. So one of the guys running a little bit late, traffic, things happen. Another guy actually had a family emergency, so he might be coming in here a little bit later. Just so you guys know, though, everything seems to be okay. It's just a general thing, but like once everything's kind of squared away in that regard, they should be on their way back over here. So, with that being said, my name's Dan. We have Oscar who will be here shortly, but for those of you who might not remember,
I'm David, also Kai, also known as Kai.
Look them in the eyes when you're talking to them.
Fuck off.
Very friendly.
Fuck I want. I'm your lovely moderator that's going to answer to all your bullshit in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I am.
That's
also known as Delicious Daves.
Delicious Dave, yes. Yes.
For my viewers that are coming over.
That's what Penny called it.
All right, so we'll go ahead and go to our other friend over here.
Who are you looking at? Me?
You.
Okay.
You delicious.
Hi.
Gentleman.
Oh, thank you. Hi, I'm Sam, and I play Edard. That's about it,
Who is Edard?
Edard is the awesome, muscly, bound barbarian of the group, who everyone is just jealous of.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, everyone.
Yep.
Listen, when you have a body like his...
And a brain like that.
Hey!
The sword.
You should check my stats, bro. Alright?
You're not doing a good job of reflecting those stats.
I'm not very confident with your speech. So
hey, things happen for a reason, ain't that right, brother? But next to our lovely friend Sam.
I'm Elena. Well, I'm Megan, but I play Elena, the wood elf.
Really, like just blurring the lines between reality right now.
I am one.
You are one. Yes, and
And I'm freezing.
I don't understand why I'm wearing a tank top up
I'm
here.
hot.
I maybe it's just like I live in this house, so like I obviously
We keep our house at 70.
It's like 71 right now.
Yeah, I don't know. My
That's
toes
too
are
hot.
cold.
That's too
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, the only reason I started doing that was because, like, okay, my office. All right, we're gonna talk.
No,
My office is
I-
extremely
look,
hot.
I get it. Mine's the same fucking way.
No, it's
You
not.
have the
It's
same
not.
house layout.
It's not. No. Listen, you are wrong because wrong.
Where's the
No.
fucking channel
So-
I'll post it?
Here's what happens. My office, I have my work computer, I have my private computer, and then I have a total of 3 dev kits that are all constantly running and just producing extreme amounts of heat.
Well, whose fault is that?
I guess my job. It's not my fault.
If you don't like it,
I'm like
then
one of the only
quit.
people in my studio that has like 3 dev kits. Everyone else just has like 1. But because of like one time where like they really needed me to do something, like we're gonna send you 2 other dev kits. I'm like, okay. I used them like twice, I think, and I still have them to this day.
Just sell them.
Just sell them. Yes, I love it. Yes, I'm all we always gotta make a quick buck.
Oh yeah, just do it.
Man.
I don't think
But-
Sony cares.
Well, probably not. Well, but here's the thing. With all this
Probably
being
not.
said,
Oh god.
I can have
Still going on this?
I can have 71 degrees or 69 degrees across the entire house, but it will still feel like 80 degrees in there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Kayla sits outside and just gets like apparently froze to death, so I have to bring it back up to 71, or else I won't hear the end of it. So I get it. It is colder. Sometimes I'll walk out of my office into the other room to get like a breath of fresh air. Oh, wow, this is so relaxing and chilling. As I see her shivering with multiple blankets. And then I'll give a nice little stretch. I'll turn my ass back around and walk straight back into my office and close the door.
I'm not even.
But anyway, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and chat a little bit about...
The sexy goblin. Sorry, man. The sexy goblin's running late.
The sexy goblin is running late, unfortunately. But we're going to talk a little bit about what happened last. So, before we go ahead and kick it off, I know we have the sexy goblin that's supposed to be here relatively soon. We'll see. But we might start without him. But let's go ahead and at least go into a recap. So, when we last left our adventurers, right? What ended up happening? I just realized I still have these in. There we go. I was like, why does everyone sound so muffled? It's just like something's wrong. Something's wrong with you. No. You gotta look in the mirror sometimes, right? But, all that to say. So, where we last left you guys, you had just woken up from this long dream that you had, which was the Christmas special, and proceeded through the holdout city of Pike to meet with the guards. So somebody ended up having a very interesting encounter with the guards, we'll say that. Basically, Elena ended up convincing some of the guards that our lovely and God-speaking and damning friend, Oscar, also playing this Dino, wasn't actually cursing him out or blessing him or any of the other stuff. No, it was actually him really giving the divine blessings of the gods, because secretly he's a cleric. Mm-hmm. It only made sense. Really only made sense. But because of these divine blessings and a guard who has really no intelligence at all, the dice said he felt blessed and enlightened, and we went forward with a very, very interesting conversation. But all that ended up leading to a little bit of banter and playful stuff. You guys did get some interesting information, which you guys remember what that information was?
Basically, they were talking about that they had been slacking off in the sewers.
Yep, gotta love those guards doing their best.
Yep. Not doing their guardly duties and taking care of the watch and just being lazy pretty much, and kind of got into the talking about that there was an infestation down in the sewers. Not much more information than we already had.
The guard also thought that there could be demons.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Because of the whole cleric thing.
Yeah.
So
you guys said that you were there to cleanse demons. He didn't fight that. He actually said that makes a lot of sense.
A little concerned.
That makes a lot of sense because there are demons down there. And, yep, you guys didn't know that until your divine cleric friend, which the alcoholic cleric, of course. Yeah. I feel like the party is like you guys are like slowly turning in like the factions of Game of Thrones. Like he's like one of the priestess for the God of Light. Like he's like the drunk fighter that might. At this point, I would be surprised. Like I end up having a conversation with him in a little bit. He's like, "I'm taking up levels, cleric."
Sooner or later, I might just dive in and become a follower of the God Tractor.
The God Tractor? There you go. We're all getting religious. But honestly, I would be surprised if he doesn't take a levels cleric just for shits and giggles.
By the way, if you didn't know, the God of Tractor is the farming god.
Yep.
Oh.
So
yeah. And all you guys can go check it out. So if you go ahead, if you go to the Discord, you can actually see a list of all the goblins.
Oh, there's the sexy goblin.
Oh, there
he is. They were asking
about Don't fuck with my character.
I promise.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, he actually
broke my mini
broke the mini.
You can
which
by accident.
I'm actually kind of upset about. I was a little invested in that mini because I painted it, but
I still feel terrible about
it. He had a little temper tantrum and slammed his fist on the table, and it met his fist.
He's Zatu.
Oh, he's Zatu. So Zatu might be joining.
Zatu!
No, well, I mean,
maybe. We'll see.
Well, yeah. But he just,
It's a me, Zatu.
It's a me, Zatu. All right. Well, so as our lovely friend Oscar, a.k.a. Dino, is getting set up. So you guys ended up getting the interesting information, and the guards at that point went ahead and actually opened things up so you could get down into the sewers. So you guys can get down into the sewers. So as you guys ended up proceeding down into the sewers, you ended up kind of seeing that chamber that the guards were talking about, where the guards were actually, kind of slacking off a little bit down there. As you guys ended up kind of exploring a little bit more, you found they had a lot of that dragon ale that you guys found over at the tavern, which you really, really liked.
I did.
Yep, and you had a couple yourself and managed to kind of carry one around. I think you're still carrying it around, right?
Actually,
no, you dropped it during the fight.
I dropped it.
You did drop it during the fight.
We can get more.
Yeah, it's not like they're in short supply.
way out.
Yeah.
So, but as you went out and started doing that, so as you guys proceeded into the next room, though, you ended up finding look at a little pool, kind of surrounded by this weird off-colored kind of watering material. Then it turns out that this colored kind of watering material was actually acid. Everyone was kind of juggling this kind of thing until he's impervious to acid.
Yeah,
right?
I know. It felt great. It was awesome.
That's
I
weird.
just get to walk through acid now, guys.
Yeah, he's completely fine. Like everyone else is taking this acid damage, and for some reason, the barbarian takes a bath in the acid and the sewage and the shit.
It really helps open your pores and cleanses you out. It's like a mud bath.
If I've ever heard anything in my life, I'd say that's probably the most barbarian thing that I've heard.
Sounds like him.
Yes, feces, blood, and guts is good for your pores.
That's my moisturization.
Oh, yes, it's part of your regimen,
Yeah,
right?
you do that, and then you just have to make sure you just fully moisturize with
It's your
blood.
nighttime routine.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Well, I'm glad there's at least some sense of continuity in your life, so that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
But that was something interesting ended up happening. But as you guys went down a little bit farther, you ended up fighting a couple of spiders. You actually ended up fighting something else. This giant water elemental, but not really water, like a water acid hybrid. It kind of arose out of the actual sewage in the middle, and you guys had a little bit of fun with that, didn't you? But you ended up defeating it. Worked out pretty well. And you guys were just moving to the next area of the dungeon. So I'll let you guys go ahead and add anything else you want to.
Did you make any of my bears? Make my bear?
I have not 3D printed anything.
You motherfucker.
I'm sorry the free services I'm providing you are a little bit slow.
Look, you're the one who told me you wanted a list of shit so you can have all the shit. Okay?
Believe it or not, I work and have other things that I do.
you don't.
I mean, it's pretty much at this point. I mean, Dino's up on the stuff, up on the scaffolding, the walkway thing, and then.
This is
Oh yeah, the scaffolding
Kai,
ended up breaking
right?
because
I'm a
because
naked
Kai's
mole
an
bear.
idiot.
I'm a naked mole bear. as according to Wolf.
Yeah, well,
Which is facts. Did you
Facts.
forget your password?
No.
it's
No.
it's password. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's password.
yeah. No, I made
I have
sure
to
to mute the
reset my
stream.
password.
For that exact moment.
I forgot it.
I'm looking at him trying to log into his computer.
like 3 days ago, and it's asking me to
Wow.
sign in.
We are really off to the races tonight, guys.
So pretty much we just killed some shit, and
Kind of walking this
we're
way.
walking
now.
that way.
So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. I think we pretty much established that Zatu is gonna like spider climb over to this
Spider
area.
crime.
Spider
He's gonna
crime!
commit a spider crime, guys.
Spider crime.
And then I think I was supposed to go and just pick up Elena and carry her across the.
Yes, that was the plan.
Yeah.
That sounds
So-
right. Well, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Carry
We'll
me
go
like
ahead.
the damsel in distress that I am.
we'll go ahead and.
Hey, look, they're getting closer and closer.
Whoa.
So we'll go ahead and we'll resume there though. And thank you for the follow. Awesome. All right. So
Oh, what's up, Matt?
where we last left you, you had rediscovered each other in this area after having just taken out a acidy water elemental. Somebody had just removed the scaffolding in its entirety, while a
Trying to
lovely
climb it.
little goblin does an amazing backflip and lands on the other end of the scaffolding as you're going through.
You typed your password in
I'll
wrong.
hand it back to you guys.
Yeah.
Dana, what did you see up there?
God, hopefully my bloody fucking password. I don't even. Hold on, it's the drunk talking. Hold on. Well, there's just more acid water and just another hole in the wall that I can probably get myself into, and just the doorway right there to the right.
Is there a path to the... Or are we... Can we walk around, or is the water going through the doorway? Yeah, is the water going through the doorway?
It looks like the water is going through the doorway if you end up looking.
20.
Okay.
So I can just barely see the door because I have a torch. So.
Well, you
I
gotta
got your
come
shit
here.
pulled up, by the way.
You know. Zartu, you're going to climb over.
Who's playing side too?
Oh, hey guys. So, I guess I can go over there and do that. Let me just take my little tentacles. And DM, I'm going to take my tentacles and I'm going to slowly crawl around on the ceiling over until I get my boy Kai here.
But okay, that's fine. Just trying to get you over here.
I know, I do a really good side to him.
I guess I'll just make my way back to Elena. Elena, can you get over?
No. How do you expect me to do that?
I don't know. You do magic.
I can't make myself fly.
Okay, do I need to come pick you up?
Yes.
Alright, so I make my way over there, grab her, carry her over this way.
Okay. I'm gonna make you roll athletics for it.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're gonna move Zat.
Yeah.
Is he by the door or is he up?
You said athletics?
Hi, Ashley.
Yeah, athletics.
No, that's a 5.
A 5?
That's a
Woo!
5.
You dropped me in the ass.
That was in that one.
All right, so what you're gonna see him kind of like holding you up. Then as he starts walking, he's just like kind of relaxing to a degree. It feels like, and like you're just like slowly getting closer, and then you end up hearing like a little bit of sizzling. And as you kind of were like listening, and you can see that your dress is starting to sizzle, and then it's starting to kind of dissolve. And then as that ends up happening, you end up kind of noticing that your boots are starting to dissolve a little bit.
Dude!
What?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
And you end up taking 3 acid damage.
Thanks. And I go like that on the back of his head.
Don't just make
How hard do you smack it?
Just like a.
Oh, okay. But I say, I might make him like, he did it now once. He's kind of dropped you. That might be enough to like, oh, he's just like off. But no.
I won't get hurt, but.
All right. Even through that, though, you're able to like, after taking a little bit of damage, and kind of like on the tail end, like if you're almost like sitting on his head, taking a little bit on your legs, you're kind of trying to curl up in the ball above him. He's gonna end up getting you over there.
Thanks.
Brains of the party.
Exactly.
Now where do we go?
Well, it seems like the only place we can go is through that doorway. I mean, Dino wants to go through the hole up there and try to do a little bit of reconnaissance.
I do. All right.
I wasn't telling you. I was asking you, but sure.
All right. To the mysterious hole I go. Well, nothing surely bad will happen to Dino.
Dion says Dan plays a better tattoo than me.
Alright. So, as you go ahead and enter this room, you end up seeing probably about that. That would be about 60 feet.
Wow.
So, as that happens, I want you to go ahead and roll perception.
That felt good.
Oh, that's why you brought dice.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want the 4 of you to roll perception. It's pretty cool, right?
Did you ever fix the thing? Oh, no.
Oh, no. That is a 23.
23.
You say perception?
Yep.
13?
What'd you break?
Okay.
The
15.
fingers.
I found one of them.
What's that?
15.
15? So, you're not really going to notice anything.
Or we're not actually in the room yet.
Nope.
Okay.
I understand that. I'm aware. Thank you for doing my job. So, you're not going to notice anything. You're actually going to hear somebody kind of like whispering in your head.
Oh boy.
And as that happens, it's kind of like you hear like it just barely kind of hit you. And it's like, you're killing me.
That's what it says?
Yes. So you don't hear anything. You hear that. And then as this ends up happening, you end up looking and you barely kind of feel like something just kind of floating like through you temporarily. It felt kind of weird. It gave you chills. And all of a sudden you turn around and you end up seeing a little bit of almost like a translucent kind of it's hard for you to tell what it is exactly. It might be like a slime. It might be some dust. It might be something, but it's enough to kind of catch your eye as you turn around.
Turning around meaning going that way or like into the room?
No, turning around being right over here.
So like the thing that I'm looking at is like right here?
Yeah, you're kind of like looking over towards the door and you ended up kind of seeing something kind of
Through the wall.
yeah.
Yeah,
It looked
so
like
back behind us to the place we were just at.
it felt like that, yeah.
Okay.
You're what?
Var.
Naked
Mole bear. Forgot.
No, I just heard like a little like whisper, like somebody said like something. You guys didn't do that?
No.
Okay, I don't understand there. So, if you want to talk, can you like draw in sand or something?
So, just to provide a little bit of context, dude, you're now having a conversation with the bear in the acid-based sewer, where the bear is basically hairless at this point because of his encounters with the acid.
That's fine.
So you're basically just having. I mean, I feel like
With
we're
some
in
of
an
my hair
episode of
on
like
you,
Teenage
so.
Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that. Like
Same
this
with
is just something's wrong.
So, because I shook, and when I shook, you were above me, so you have some hair on you.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
You
just a
have
little
some
bit.
I
hair
was
on
way
me.
over there, so I didn't get
Yeah,
it
it's
on
the
me.
two of them that have bare hair on them.
I'm always
It's
hairy.
like keep me cold.
But
It's
you
like keep me warm in the
really hate
winter.
wet hair, so it's really bothering you.
Well, but remember, my skin is slippery, so it just
So that's true.
so.
Look, man, it's your character. Just letting you know what happened.
Sounds like it hurt.
No,
Alright.
have you never seen me do that? You just let your fingers.
Okay.
Anyways,
Anyways, okay, well, just try to listen out. I heard it, but I don't
So
know.
I'm gonna walk back because I think I saw it go through the wall. So I'm actually gonna like try to walk back to this area to investigate this section where I thought it went through.
Okay, you're gonna have to do a dexterity save if you're gonna try to like walk around him. Or not
Well, I
dexterity
mean,
save.
it is like 10. I have like.
So okay,
5
so you're
feet
gonna move out
inside.
of his way then.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so never mind. Okay. All right. So as you end up getting around the corner, go ahead and roll investigation.
All right, lucky dice. Let's see who gonna be good to me today.
no. That's gonna be an 8.
As you end up going around the corner and trying to pick out anything discernible about the walls or anything that looked even remotely like what you had just felt like you saw on the other side of the wall, you're not gonna notice anything.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just kind of go. I mean, I turn back around and kind of bump into him again.
Well, there is a. Clearly we need to try to get through that doorway. So, Elena, do you want me to boost you up? Can she get up here? How small is this actually? Is this actually like big enough for like a standard humanoid?
Yeah, it would be big enough for a standard humanoid.
Yeah. Do you want me to boost you up? You can walk across, or do you want me to carry you?
Yeah, you're not gonna carry me again. You can just boost me up there.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm not gonna make you roll for this. You're gonna be able to pretty much just get her up there. You're pretty tall.
So you'll
so-
have to climb back down over here because there's a walkway over here.
I can't fit through the little hole that Dino climbed through.
You can try to.
I tried to.
Yeah, you can try to. So,
A bit out of the way, just-
yep, so when you end up doing that, so go ahead and roll acrobatics and sliding. So you're rolling 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not gonna happen. I got a 5 for acrobatics.
Yeah.
And
Let's see.
11 for sleight of hand.
Okay. All right. So as you end up kind of trying to reach in there and kind of like try to like get your arm through, it feels like your bones are kind of getting in your own way as you're trying to kind of figure out the right way to really kind of contort yourself so you feel like you can kind of get through. You end up getting like a little bit of like a face through, and you're able to kind of see a little bit of Dino just standing off in this really, really dark room. A little bit of like light coming in, it looks like, from some other area off to the right. But as you end up kind of like reaching through, you're just not able to make it work. Then you end up kind of like reaching and trying to grab a couple like little bricks or something like that to kind of support yourself, but your hands just keep slipping and you're not really able to feel like you can get through anymore.
Ugh.
Your confidence
Dino,
just
what do you see
diminished.
in there?
What did I see with my 5 perception?
With your 5 perception, you basically just saw what's out on the board. Nothing else.
Elena, can you get through?
No, it doesn't look like I can.
Is this just straight, just like?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I see just more of the acid water down below. There seems to be another set of scaffolding on the opposite side, and stairs leading down somewhere. I can't really see where it goes down to, but no real way to get to the scaffolding without getting through the water?
Elena, does the hole seem like kind of fragile? Like it could be broken bigger?
Roll investigation.
I'm not using that dice anymore.
You gotta know how to roll the heavy ones.
That's a 20, not that.
Okay. So as you're kind of like looking through and kind of trying to determine what's going on, you actually remember as you're kind of like reaching your hand over and kind of trying to like pull a little bit, and you kind of you go back to that spot where you kind of put your hand in, you were feeling some of the bricks. It felt like you could actually kind of get your fingertips underneath a couple of the bricks, and maybe kind of like wiggle them and maybe loosen a couple.
Maybe. Do you want me to try? Or do you want to just come up here and try?
I mean, you could try if you want, but if it does not work out, I could get up there and bash it in a little.
I guess I'll try to see if I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll sleight of hand. And then go ahead and roll athletics.
Nat 20!
Okay.
Get another one.
Good catch.
Which one will this one be for? Athletics or?
That's the athletics, yeah.
Athletics would be a 10.
Okay. So as you end up kind of getting your hand back in there, you're going to end up kind of like feeling there's a little spot where you can really get your finger back in. You pull a little bit of clay out, and as that ends up happening, you end up kind of getting your entire hand latched in. As you end up kind of maneuvering your arm in like a weird way, you're able to just kind of like use your bone almost to like kind of like give it enough leverage to just crumble what feels like a little bit of the inner part of the wall on the other side. And Dina, you're going to end up actually noticing this, is that like you notice a couple of bricks just kind of like start falling off and landing in the acid below.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. All right, well, I can give you a little help there.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna also try to just pry some of the bricks off as well, maybe.
Okay. Some of the bricks are actually really easy. You could tell, like, you could basically just kind of like grab them and pull them out. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that because they're just so simple. But it looks like it's pretty much broken down from one side. What do you want to do?
I just want to continue helping her out, I guess. Just
Okay. So like, what are you doing? Are you just trying to grab them and kind of pull, or?
yeah, pull them, grab them, just kind of toss them to the side, maybe into the water and everything, just to clear out the space.
Okay, so you're just trying to clear out space for him? Okay. Yeah, so you're going to end up seeing his hands are kind of clearing out a couple of the bricks and everything like that. Looks like you made some good progress.
I can't fit through yet.
You can try.
Alright.
Okay. So as you end up going in and kind of like beginning to kind of like crunch a little bit of your body underneath, you end up kind of realizing that some of the bricks are actually kind of moving with your shoulder. And as that ends up happening, you're going to end up noticing a couple of bricks just kind of break off as you end up kind of getting enough clearance down and finally crawl through. So you can go ahead and stand that up. So that one's just barely big enough for her to be able to crawl through. The little stand up there.
Oh. Did you get rid of it?
You can get rid of it or you can stand it up either way. All right.
Did you make it through?
Yeah, but I don't know if you'll fit.
It's fine. I can walk through. So whatever. Kai, you do what you have to do, man. I'm just gonna start walking through here. I do want to kind of look in the acid as I'm getting to it to see if I can see anything. Is there anything like moving or bubbling or?
It doesn't look like it.
No.
Hi.
All right. Well, then I'm just going to walk to the door and come through it.
Okay.
And I'll probably just get up on top of you.
Aren't you special?
Listen, man. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Yeah, you're not right there, man.
Whatever, man. I can get through
Yeah.
this easier than you can right now.
Something's fucked with you, alright, man? Gotta go back to the town and get you checked up, mate.
That happened already. Didn't,
Again, and many times. 'Cause
anyways,
that's not normal.
Zaltur, Kai, are you guys coming?
Yeah, so I kind of give out a nice roar and I kind of follow suit.
I assume that means yes. I don't know.
So you're going to end up seeing that Zatu ends up kind of not just crawling his way through the door, but kind of crawling and propping himself up on the seat.
So I would
And
be.
how are you getting through?
I'm going for it. Could you jump? Can I jump as a bear?
I guess anyone can jump. It's all about what your height is.
So just so if you can't see from here, there's a pathway, a dry spot from here to here.
Yeah.
And then through the door, it's all water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, that's why I was gonna try to jump across to the other side as a bear.
But then, regardless,
Which
you'll
is
still have to
better.
go through
Correct.
acid.
That's
to
fine.
get to the door.
That's fine. I still got help.
That's
Look
gonna
at
be
that.
Zatu up there.
That's fancy.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing there, Buzz?
I'm gonna try to jump across
You're gonna try to jump across.
as a bear.
Yeah. So that's actually a really short distance, so you'd be able to jump that.
Nice. And then I'm just gonna kind of get like, kind of a.
Let's talk about your landing though.
Oh, okay.
All right. So go ahead and make it. So go ahead and make a deck save.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Knocking around the wall. And then get amnesia.
5.
Forget
5?
he's a person.
Okay, so as you end up jumping across, you end up getting a little bit of a running start, and you're able to jump all the way. As you end up kind of getting a little bit of footing, you end up seeing you're actually like slipping on one of those like some moss and a little bit of like mold. As you end up kind of slamming into the wall, and it just kind of disorients you a little bit.
Okay.
Kai, what was that? Are you okay?
He can't dance, or you.
So I'm just gonna kind of shake it off and just continue and try to follow the path that Edar went to get on those scaffolding.
Okay. As you end up following that path, you're going to end up seeing that it runs out of land, places to stand. You're going to end up seeing that look at the bricks and some of the steel down there begin to kind of crumble and fall in, and it doesn't look like you could actually find a clean way to get in.
I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty big bear.
Yeah,
like
it's
I can't just get in. Like I can't. I'm not tall. Like because I was tall enough to like not drown.
Okay. There's a door.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too big
There
to
is
get
stuff in both sides.
through. Oh, I'm too
that
big
are
to get
crumbled.
through. Okay.
And then you're going to like grab onto the door and then walk through the acid, or like walk through like what? Like you said, like I'm pretty tall. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, I'm
So,
pretty tall,
I wanna
therefore I
get
could
a little
climb
bit of,
walls
like,
like a spider. Like I don't understand. Like
I basically want to charge into
Oh,
it
it's well.
and see if I
had
can
an
push the
idea.
stuff apart. It's so I can get.
Oh,
through it.
okay. So just I want to make sure I understand this. So there's a door here.
Yep.
That there's no way to get inside, and
Wait, so how did he get inside?
I walk.
you
Walk through the.
Because he can walk in acid.
Doesn't hurt me.
So you
What is this, like 5-year-old in a playground?
no,
I'm immune to acid. I can't do it.
No, I want to.
Yeah.
I'm planning on taking some damage.
So you want to just walk through the acid?
Yeah, I want to try to go.
No consequences, bro.
That's
alright?
Because
No consequences.
I'm already a naked mole rat.
I know,
Okay.
but what you, so like for my mind, I'm like you just said that you wanted to like run through and bulldoze. I'm like,
Sorry,
so
well,
are
I
you
thought
gonna
you-
like? It's like
I
there is a
misunderstood
door,
what you said. Okay,
and now I'm going to run my head into the wall in an attempt to break it.
No, I thought you were
Okay?
saying it was blocking me. So no, like I'm gonna go through the fucking acid, take some damage to get up on the scaffolding.
Hold on. Kai, don't walk through the water just yet. I think I might find a solution for you. I think there might be some.
You wouldn't actually know that he was trying to he was kind of
Okay.
going through this.
Never mind. You didn't hear me.
behind the wall.
All right, so let's go ahead and have you hop in the water, there, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so as you end up hopping in, you're going to end up taking a total of 6 acid damage.
I'm gonna crack and grab.
And you start kind of walking on through. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Are you trying to get up the stairs, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my goal
he
is to
was
get on the
following
scaffolding. I was trying to get up. Perception, you said?
No. I said,
Yes.
perception.
I was like,
perception.
wait a second.
Yeah.
13.
13? Okay. As that ends up happening, you're going to end up kind of catching something out of the corner of your eye. And it looks like kind of a little bit of that that glistening that you had just seen a second ago.
Left or right side?
That's going to be on the right side. And okay. This is as you're walking through the door.
Okay, so I'm just kind of like turn and start kind of softly growling, like as I point towards what I just heard, so Edard like is aware, like that I'm like
After you get onto land.
correct.
Okay.
What is it, boy?
Scratch his head.
Yes. Stretch your naked cat.
So I basically I bump him to the side, push him out of my way, not knocking him off, but going past, responding to that comment basically, and start heading towards the scaffold, like that direction, following the scaffolding.
Okay. NR, you're still holding a torch, right?
Yes. I should theoretically be able to see 40 feet all around me. 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light.
I can't see shit.
Oh
We just-
Close your eyes. No spoilers.
no! Oh
It's okay. We'll make it work. Alright.
no!
So I mean, I just keep going down the scaffolding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was what down?
This.
Can't see it.
The.
No, that was not down the whole time.
That was a raft.
Yeah, I thought. I don't know.
So I mean, I'm gonna keep going to basically the edge of the scaffolding.
Okay.
To where the stairs are. I like probably right. I mean, I guess I'll wait. Do I see anything when I get to this point? Besides what you just.
We'll go ahead and get to you here in a moment. But Dino, anything that you want to do? Same thing. with
Yeah, I wanted to go down the stairs to see if I can see that's below.
Yeah, I was just gonna yell over and ask if y'all sing songs.
Should we stand this up or no?
So you're going down the stairs?
Yeah, down the stairs.
I assume this is land right
Yes.
here.
Yeah, I can't see anything from.
It's basically there's basically a chest, and then there's like a big bunch of crates all stacked up, and then a smaller bunch of crates and a barrel stacked up, and a couple barrels over here.
I guess I just want to check what's in the chest first, and then make my way to see what's in them.
Alright, so go ahead and roll investigation for the chest.
How sick got these aerial?
6.
Okay. So as you're going and kind of like searching for the chest, you're going to end up recognizing that the chest itself seems
Seems normal.
Seems.
It's a mimic.
That's
So-
that's
That's a very
that's that
normal
dirty
chest if I've
word.
ever seen one
Seems.
myself. Alright. Well, just gonna grab this seemingly normal looking chest and open the seemingly normal lid.
So as you open the seemingly normal lid, you're going to end up actually hearing like a hollowing. And as you end up looking down kind of inside that chest, you're going to end up seeing seemingly normal chest. As you end up opening up the lid, it's a seemingly normal chest, and you look down into the seemingly normal chest, you're going to end up seeing what looks like some kind of a vent almost, or some kind of like a tight passageway.
Seems sus. Interesting.
Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Could I hear him say interesting? Like would I?
I mean, you could have been following him too.
Yeah, it's
Would
up to you.
Would you have said you were just following him? Stay up there. You
So
could be
perception.
down there if
19.
you want.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
I probably would have gone like here, but maybe not like all the way down.
Go ahead and roll perception and see if you would have heard them. So as you're actually down there and kind of like taking this all in, you're gonna end up hearing like a very very faint kind of a howling and almost like a moan. It seems to be coming from like inside of that chest, seemingly normal. That kind of echoes out through with a little bit of breeze.
Could I like pry the vent open, or can I like go in to the vent? Through the vent?
Yeah, so you could go ahead and try to pry that open.
Do it. You won't.
All right.
I want to pry it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. Or not, I guess it wouldn't be an attack roll for this. We're just gonna do athletics center. You have an actual tool to do it. You're gonna try to use your sword. You have a crowbar. Crowbar,
I
pickaxe.
do have a crowbar.
Look at that. Your dungeoneering things are coming in handy. Right?
So yes, I use my crowbar to pry it open.
Okay, so as you go ahead and get your crowbar underneath, go ahead and go ahead and roll athletics.
Stop.
10.
So as you end up kind of getting a little bit of leverage on it, you're gonna get barely enough to hear a little bit of a clank. And you're gonna hear it kind of echoing down through the pipes. And as that ends up happening, you're able to actually grab the grate and kind of pull it off. You're gonna end up seeing that it looks like the actual vent itself seems to be rather big at the actual top. But as you get about like 2 feet lower, you're gonna end up seeing it starts kind of shrinking slightly.
Can I say that it like you said it's 2 feet wide and then it just shrinks down?
Yeah, it seems like it shrinks down a little bit. Like the chest is only about this big. And then as you end up kind of like dropping in, you're gonna end up seeing it starts kind of coning a little bit.
Yeah, so I would notice I'd probably get stuck if I.
You have a moderate intelligence, so.
Okay. Moderate, seemingly.
Dino, what'd you find?
Apparently what I thought was a seemingly normal chest turned into a seemingly normal vent with a hole that just gets narrower and narrower. And hearing this long Halloween groan?
Are you still like kind of standing in front of the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you like still looking into the chest? Kind of trying to
Yeah, I'm kind of like peering into it.
Okay.
Like still like hearing this like.
Okay. Go ahead and. All right. I'm pretty sure a 19 would hit. All right. So, as you're actually kind of like glaring into this vent, you're gonna end up seeing a little bit of like a red glow almost kind of come as you end up like hearing a little bit of a howling and more breeze kind of starts like coming out of the vent towards you. You're actually gonna end up hearing like not hearing, but kind of getting a sensation of what is almost roll medicine for me.
6.
Something that's kind of like a potion. It's very pungent and kind of bitter to an extent. But as something ends up kind of like coming up and glaring at you, it looks like almost these like these red eyes just out of the darkness and the void that is this like ventilation shaft. You're gonna end up feeling your entire body begin to kind of shake as you end up taking a total of 16 necrotic damage. And make a con save.
16 on the con save.
Okay. So you're going to end up feeling yourself kind of like trembling a little bit. And your chest really tightens as you end up kind of like falling a little bit towards the actual chest. You begin pushing yourself back up.
Okay. That knocks me out.
That knocks you out?
Yeah.
So you're knocked out in the chest?
I got to read something really quick, so.
Yeah.
Oof. You're fucked.
That's it. Sorry, guys.
Wow. That could have been really bad.
I love it when the DM says, "Oh, that could have been very bad."
Did you bring another character? Ready to go?
We were almost there. So as you end up kind of like falling, like feeling yourself kind of like falling, you're gonna end up just collapsing all the way into this chest. As it ends up happening, could somebody? I'm gonna hook it up so that you guys viewing this could actually be the ones that are rolling these, but we don't have it set up yet. So can somebody go ahead and roll a d20? When this happens, I'll actually have the chat doing this, so you guys will actually be not just part of the stream, but you'll be actually able to impact a little bit of what's happening. Of course, 18.
Yep.
So as it ends up happening, you're gonna end up falling in basically silently, and the chest top is just gonna kind of swing open a little bit more.
Not close.
Just gonna swing open a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Would I have heard anything, by the way?
No,
I
this would have been
assume
all
I
relatively
would
silent.
have.
You would have heard like a clunk.
Okay. So I go down to try to investigate, see what happens.
I'm a bear. Would I have heard anything? Look, animal hearing, you never know.
What is your perception?
My base perception?
Yeah. Well, which I guess your wisdom.
My wisdom is 16.
16. So that's pretty average. You're not superhuman, so yeah. No, you don't.
Alright, worth a shot. Worth a shot.
I mean, you do know that people sneak up on bears and shoot them.
Look, like
you have
I
been
got
done
it.
before, right? Like,
Look, it's fine. I gotta have.
it's not like other species than humans have super hearing,
Let's try back.
unless you're a bat. That's fact.
Okay.
Speaking the truth, true.
Worth a
All right.
shot.
Worth a shot. All right, but so as you end up walking down the staircase and kind of going around the corner, you're gonna end up seeing what looks like just a bunch of crates immediately.
Okay. But I don't see him at all?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay. I guess I just. No.
And as you're kind of going down there, you're going to end up noticing there are like some small little feet just kind of sticking out of like what looks like a box on the ground.
Dino! And then I go and try to open it.
Okay.
The box is open.
The box is
Yeah, the crate is
sorry.
open.
Sorry, I thought you said that
The
it
chest is
was.
open too.
No, it opened up more.
Okay, so then I go and I grab his feet and I try to pull him out then.
Yeah, you're able to pull him out. And as you end up like pulling him out, it's not too difficult for you, but you're just kind of like dragging him out. You're going to end up hearing a little bit of like as you end up pulling him out, and you see like down in there, it looks like there's like a little bit of stone that's kind of like carved in. You're going to end up seeing it looks like a hole that's kind of going. It's kind of hard to see because it's extremely dark for you. But as you look down into this hole, you can't really see much. So what do you want to do?
I guess check on him, see if there's anything I can do for him.
Are you going to be further investigating the hole or anything?
No. My focus would be on him because I realize that he's knocked out.
Cool. All right, so you're going to see that he's basically just incapacitated. Like he is just a rag doll, and you're just there to play with him. So.
Guys, Dino's down.
Do you have a potion or anything you could give him? Or at least try to make sure he's stable. You could just do a medicine check.
Oh, can I just do a medicine check then?
Yeah,
Try to stabilize him, he just wouldn't be up.
Ooh.
That was almost a 17.
That face doesn't look good.
Yeah.
5?
Let me go on my character creator.
Oh, you have a minus to medicine?
My wisdom.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm still rolling your death save, so. Alright.
So that didn't work, so I guess I'm gonna try to force feed him a potion of healing.
Okay. Alright. And as you force him the potion of healing, my friend, partake in the vials of wealth and prosperity over here on the end of the table.
54 plus 2.
That's a nine.
That's a good. Yeah.
That's 9. That's great.
There you go.
Fantastic.
You're welcome.
That's some good healing.
Is everything okay over there?
Dude, what happened?
Oh, mother. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh. No, get now. Smell rancid. Hole. What's smaller? Wasn't felt, heard the weird hallowing, and all of a sudden, weird feeling. Got knocked out, and now I'm here.
Got it. I slammed the lid closed.
Okay.
Can I see under this?
Yeah, you can kind of see underneath that. All right, so as you basically what you're gonna see, you're just gonna see this like you just start stomping and just gracefully strolling through the sewage and acid.
What are you doing, Edard?
I see something.
What is it?
It's a box.
Don't open it.
I'm open.
Okay. So as you end up opening this chest, you're gonna end up seeing that
Is it seemingly normal?
it was seemingly normal. As you end up opening the chest and end up kind of looking inside, it looks like there's nothing in there. But as you end up kind of looking a little bit deeper, I want you to actually go ahead and look at your Discord.
oh shit. Would I have heard her yelling that he was
Yes,
down?
you would have. Yeah, you would have. Well, yeah, you would have heard that. That would have back up to the chamber.
Okay, so I would have come back.
I assume.
The frick is that, man?
I'm trying to get your attention for like 20 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Dude, it's not. It's my phone doesn't vibrate whenever I'm getting notifications from Discord for some reason.
Okay.
Send it to you.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll a perception for me really quick.
Perception?
So I would have.
8.
Okay, as you end up like kind of opening this chest and looking in there, you're also going to end up hearing like a very, very, very small breeze as you end up kind of opening the chest. A little bit weird.
Guys, there's a chest over here with like wind blowing.
Close it, close it, close it.
I heard the same thing.
Okay, I close it.
Okay. You close it.
Is that what happened to Dino?
Yep.
Alright. And I'm gonna walk over here to you guys.
What's that dude doing?
He's just chilling, man. He's
just vibing.
living his best
Just
life.
wondering if we were gonna bring him in or not.
He's just hanging out.
He's being like the turret, you know. Okay, we need to get you guys across the acid. I can either carry you or.
It's the one time I'll let
I
you.
don't know if I want to carry you now. No, seriously, if I need to carry you guys, I can, or I could possibly throw some of these crates into the water and y'all can just quickly jump across before they.
It also works.
So, it's up to you guys.
I got the crates.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
So I'm gonna just take crates and just throw them in the water.
Okay.
Or in the acid.
All right. So as the crates are kind of in the water, you're gonna end up seeing that they all just kind of start like burning and kind of fizzing and singeing a little bit.
How quickly?
It doesn't feel like it's too quickly, but you definitely kind of notice that they're starting to fizz.
Okay, we gotta
So
move.
yeah, y'all just have to go.
So, as they're coming out, do I
They need
notice
to roll for it.
that anybody's hurt? Can I tell like someone's?
Probably not. Probably not at this range. Yeah,
Well, there's not like a couple individuals,
I
so.
think that line would have been
That's-
best.
Well, I'm just trying to best represent. So that is
All right.
Sack of
multiple.
potatoes.
Just go, jump, go.
All right, I wanna.
So yeah. So how are you guys trying to get over there?
I'm
I'm
gonna
just trying to
go.
hopscotch it.
Yeah, go up through the top.
Theoretically, what I actually did was I put like a crate at like 5 foot,
Like a
another one at
stepping
like
stone.
Yeah.
to-
yeah, like basically they're about like 10 feet away or 5 feet away from
5
each
feet
other.
away.
So you could basically.
So I wanna jump over to the nearest crate.
Okay. Make an acrobatics.
Ah!
You
Hopefully
found it.
That's your roll right there.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh shit! Acrobatics. I'm good at that. It is a 1.
21.
Nice.
All right, so as you end up kind of like jumping on there, you're gonna end up noticing that the entire box kind of starts like swaying to the left and the right, but you're able to kind of like get your bearing and start kind of like walking over. Go ahead and roll another acrobatics.
There's a 22.
Okay, and as you're kind of like going through, you're gonna find that some of these aren't the most stable, but you're able to kind of like find a way to stabilize yourself between the floating crates and kind of crawling on all fours, find your way over. All right, Elena, how are you getting over?
I guess I'm gonna try to follow him. Yeah.
Yeah, make a acrobatics.
Right before she goes on Analyst, I want to yell out to Eddard. You might want to stay by her side just in case she falls down.
Okay,
Then why don't you just carry me then? If
that's up to you. I told you it's your choice.
Well, I see the rumbling spirit. Go ahead, Elena. Show him you don't need him.
Show your independence.
independent woman who
Yeah.
don't need no
You're
man.
strong.
You don't need no man.
I will just be
Can-
there to help her land on the crate.
Can Zatu
That's an 18.
cast?
baby.
Can Zatu cast Mage Hand to secure the crate so it doesn't move?
No, that's not how Mage Hand works.
Look, I'm asking.
Well, he, you know what? He actually can do
Can
that
actually.
because it can hold. So he has to be 30 feet away, so he has to move a little bit closer.
Okay.
But he would be able to do that, and he would be able to shoot this little hand down
Okay.
and stabilize it. But when it receives 10 pounds worth of pressure, it would fade. So basically,
She's gotta
it works
quickly go.
as a safety net. It works
Yeah.
as a safety net.
Yeah.
She
I rolled
No,
an 18.
You're right, 18 anyway.
So as you end up jumping down, you're gonna feeling this one like look like a lot more shipping. It's just like ghostly hand, just kind of securing it a little bit for you.
Nice. Thanks, bud. Talking to Zatu.
Got you.
Hey, wait,
I got
Edard.
you.
Edard,
Yes.
how would you feel about maybe going and busting open that crate back there to see what happens?
Bust it. I'm not going to bust open crate if it's put him down.
I wouldn't advise that.
I don't know. I feel.
I think it's better left untouched.
So while you're talking about this, where are you looking? Where is everyone looking?
And you need to hurry up and get off these crates, bro.
Ow.
I thought I was off these crates. I just didn't move my mini yet.
Okay, I would have moved
You only
back.
got to 1, so does she need to make another athletics?
Yeah,
or-
she's gonna need to make her acrobatics.
Okay, so my question is, would I have noticed the health of anybody at this point? Like that's.
You would have recognized it.
I will.
You can talk to
I
her
will
about
say
that.
I was helping them.
Well, no, because you didn't
Kind of
say
give
that.
you a
So what'd you
stare
roll?
and just kind of like
Staring back.
I'd lick your like wound for a second to see it, like give you the sign of like, are you
Roll.
okay?
It's a +3 though,
I'm
but
picking
it's
it
still
up.
not one.
'Cause I can't talk.
Yeah. I've been better. I've also noticed you've been better. You've it's a little bit of hair munchment.
And I lick you again, trying to like basically ask, like trying to I can't like ask you if you need help. But I'm trying
Puppy
to like
dog
nudge,
eyes, like-
sure, puppy dog, bear eyes, puppy dog eyes. I kind of lay down for a second, like
Roll performance.
I mean, like, when I roll like investigation, see if I can understand it.
Oh, 17 plus.
Right, it'd be inside, but
Inside, okay. That's a 19.
19.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. He's making a really, really, really good face. And it seems like it's enough for you to kind of catch on that, like, maybe something's going on. Maybe something's up. Maybe he really is trying to talk to you about something.
What's wrong, Lassie? Timmy fell down the well.
I mean, there looked like there was a well something.
Wait, where is Arthur? Did he fall down the well? Oh. Here's Arthur.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna help Elena.
So I basically like lick one of his wounds one more time to see it and like nudge him a little bit to see if he understands what I'm trying to tell him.
Fireman here.
don't. I don't think anything breaking.
All right. So going back to you really quick. So you end up falling in lovely with that natural one, and end up taking a total of 5 acid damage. As Edard kind of grabs you with his acidy and slippery hands and begins carrying you the rest of this way to safety.
All right, now we'll roll across.
Alright, well,
Everyone roll
man.
perception.
Perception? Nope. I'm gonna be a shit. I'm a
Does that
nap.
count? It's out of the.
That's another not one.
No, it doesn't count. It's not in it. Nope. I rolled a nat 1.
I got a 12.
You rolled it out.
Plus 5, 6.
Okay.
It's just really dark, guys.
So as you guys are kind of like
This
standing
is going
in there,
away.
we got the dice jail right
No,
over here.
it's okay. I got one.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
Okay. You got your own dice jail. I see.
it.
Oh, you think you're better than me? Nobody's better than me. Right. So, you guys both are just completely oblivious to anything that's going on.
Got it.
In fact, as you end up kind of like looking over at the wall, you're kind of staring at it for a second, and it feels like something's kind of off as like you're staring, just completely oblivious of everything. Then as that happens, you're gonna end up turning and seeing something that's kind of like weird. You can't identify anything.
This is the same thing I've seen multiple times.
No, you don't see anything. She does. Oh. You're gonna end up feeling something kind of like shivering through your being, and as that happens, you're gonna end up taking a total of 14 necrotic damage.
I'm down, y'all.
Oh,
She took 14 necrotic damage? Just her?
Yep.
Okay.
I am out.
Do you have more push?
wait, so what just happened?
She's got
A
fucked
ghosty
up.
passed through me.
A ghost.
No, nothing passed through her. Let me just double check. I want to make sure that number was right. Nope, that's actually wrong.
Oh.
Sorry. There's no modifier for this one. I used the hit DC. I added the hit DC. There's nothing to add. That's my bad. So
Zatu casts mage armor. He just said it.
On yourself or on me?
I'm pretty sure he's casting it on himself. Alright. Zatu cast mage armor, got it. So I put away the dice. Whatever I said, it was -4.
So I have 2 left. So
Okay, roll your con save though.
Okay, would he have noticed, because this will affect what I'm about to do, would he have noticed my last lick into like trying to...
I would say at this point he's probably able to infer that you're trying to kind of get him if he's okay.
What?
What's your response?
Roll another nat one.
Oh my
I'll be
God.
alright, boy.
How much damage was that?
Whether or not I change out of
that-
air form or not.
no, that was
He said 14.
Oh, yeah.
And
No,
then
I
he
guess.
said
So
minus
10, and then
So go ahead and temporarily
That's-
reduce your max health by that amount. So if it was 6, then
4. It should be actually. Yeah,
Wait,
if you
what?
click that, if you actually click where your health is, there should be like a temporary max health.
Yeah.
And then just you have to do no, not temp HP. It would be your override. Yeah,
Yeah.
just type in. Would you say minus?
what I think so whatever the damage was that you took, which I
so 10.
10.
So
So
minus
10.
10
Okay, so
from your max health.
temporarily your max health is
You're not actually losing health, losing that extra. So right now you only have 10 health as your max.
So then I'm down.
No, you still have.
No, because I was at 10.
You're down one way or another.
Oh, I thought you said you had 2 left. 2 HP left.
I did, but whenever I just did that, it knocked me out.
Yeah, but you don't lose whenever you.
So yeah, it's just you're doing it backwards. You're doing it
Okay.
backwards. So you're fine.
So I'm at 2, but my
Yeah.
temp health is 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work? How do I fix that? Like, out of game? I've never.
Oh, okay. A long rest normally.
okay.
You wouldn't know explicitly, but as a player, normally those conditions end up resolving themselves during a long rest.
Okay.
Or a short rest, depending. But you can normally ask me, the DM, whether or not that's the case. So. Okay.
So you are still up. So
Yeah. So you're still up at 2 of them. So, but your max health has been reduced. Okay. So going back to this, we kind of got off the rails there. So you're gonna end up kind of noticing that as it's kind of like happens. You don't notice anything in particular, but then you just end up feeling yourself as kind of like shaking and falling to the table as like, or falling onto like this table, kind of just grabbing onto that wood as hard as you can, as your entire body begins shivering.
You alright there, Lena?
No.
What's going on?
I don't know what just happened.
I mean, are you hurt?
Did you just get a weird sensation just kind of like flow through you by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so that happened to me.
In the crate?
In the crate.
Got it.
We need to keep moving.
Alright, well, if you're hurt, go and take a potion or something. We need to keep going.
Alright.
For both of you, realistic.
Yeah, we can't be staying
Yeah.
in here.
I would turn around and start heading back that way.
I'll use
Before,
a potion
if you
of
try to
healing.
move, I'd be in front of you at this point.
You still
That way,
have
I'm not
the
blocking
potion?
people's way.
Oh, yeah. Go.
You know, you want the back of the group, or where do you want to be?
Yeah, I'll be in the back of the group.
Back in roll.
Luckily, there's a +2.
I'm gonna go into my bag and also take a potion of healing for myself as well.
Okay.
I thought you said hand me.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. I was
All right. What have I been able to see anything else now that I've moved up here?
What was your roll again?
12.
Okay. You're gonna end up hearing that same voice,
So I'll basically.
From before, or what she heard?
the voice from before,
Um,
kind of saying you're killing me.
So
I heard that same thing again. Did you guys not hear it?
So I'm gonna prop up, like pointing back to what I saw for earlier, and hearing the voice, probably the same thing you heard, correct?
No, the thing I heard is something.
Well, I heard something over here. And that's what I originally came over for. Before nobody had come over here yet.
Well, you wouldn't be able to talk to them. You're
I
trying.
know.
To,
I'm saying like my character would have kind of like pranced down and like again growling a little bit to like warn for danger,
Okay. So.
if
Okay.
possible, like
Okay.
battle stance kind of thing. Like
Sure. You're trying to show aggressive.
yes.
Okay.
You heard something? You said?
It's still the same thing I heard when we were in the other room, saying you're killing me, and now it's starting to sound like chewing and gnawing again. You guys don't hear that?
Oh boy.
No, don't.
Alright, whatever. We have to keep going. Would I be able to actually see anything else now?
You would be able to see a vast majority of this area now.
Yeah.
So. Pretend that you can't see stuff back over in that corner.
Just so that way it's open.
Yes, that way it's.
I got you.
I look at Dino. We gotta get this dude back to the doctor.
Agreed.
Or
But
under
let's
the-
keep him how he is for now, since he's the only one that I can actually move across this toxic
Yeah.
waste. Which
Where? So your position kind of like this is the margin where you guys are in.
Mhm.
Okay. While you're kind of having this talk and kind of like looking over at LR, I want you to go ahead and roll perception.
Nat 20, but -2.
Okay. Well, as you end up kind of like you're talking to Dino about this, kind of like trying to keep it a little bit hush. You end up kind of looking over at him, and you're gonna end up seeing what looks like some like purple goop just kind of like barely kind of like sludging out of his ear slightly. As you're kind of looking at him, a little bit looks like it kind of gets stuck in his beard for a second.
You see that on his cheek?
which one?
I assume it's the one that's closest. So, his left.
Go ahead and roll investigation. 14. It's kind of hard for you to make out, but as you like really begin to kind of focus in, yeah, you're actually able to notice something.
The little thing that's leaking out of his ear, what it looks like? Is that
Yeah.
not just the acid? I mean, he looks pretty slimy already.
I guess it could be. I didn't notice it whenever he helped me earlier. But I guess it could just be.
I mean,
I just kind of like shrug it off a little bit.
How quiet are you guys talking, by the way?
We're talking quiet.
yeah.
But we can't whisper for them to hear us.
I mean, you can just like whisper really loud. It's that way I know you're whispering, because.
Okay.
I want you to go ahead and roll. Yeah, you. I want you to roll in. Let's roll history. I think history makes no sense here.
16 plus 5.
There you go.
Okay. So as you end up kind of like rattling your brain as you're talking, I was like, I don't remember him, that kind of thing on earlier. You're gonna end up thinking like, wait a second. It looked almost kind of similar to like what his hands looked like. Like if you were to kind of like imagine kind of like putting your hand inside like a bowl of soup or something like that. Like you can still see your hands through the soup. That kind of looks like something that would be similar like on his hands when he was actually picking you up earlier and holding you. And as it was kind of like he kind of kept slipping with his hands and he was struggling to hold you, you end up kind of noticing a little bit of that like kind of really thin layer of something like that kind of on his arms.
I feel like I would like try to like come up behind him like sneakily and just kind of get a
Okay.
closer look.
Roll stealth. It's going to be against your passive perception.
I keep doing it out of the thing.
Roll low. So I imagine.
8.
I imagine what.
I got an
what's-
8.
The 8.
5 plus.
So I imagine. Have you guys ever seen that episode of The Office where they all go to the adult arcade, and then Angela like sneaks up behind Dwight? He's like, oh.
No, I haven't.
What are you doing sneaking up
I've
behind
only
me?
just seen that clip like in a game.
I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get a closer look at what's going on out there.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that I'm gonna make an anime short for that. This is gonna be fucking hilarious. The inspiration just struck me, guys. I'm gonna be releasing their anime short on YouTube here this week.
Just like
Okay.
animate trace is what it is. Just take the game and just like you color it in, just trace it.
Alright.
Ever seen the movie?
Alright. So anyway, sorry, going back to you guys. I'll let you guys. I'm gonna go get some more sweet tea.
Hey, can you fill this up?
Yeah,
Water.
Alright, I'll be right back. But yes, you guys. So you snuck up on.
I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I was just trying to see what was going on over here.
Yeah, well, there's not much.
Did I miss anything when I take a piss?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
but you wouldn't notice anything.
I want to say I assume like we see. Well, I can see these crates that are over here because I do have a dark vision. Hey, Edit.
Yes.
There seems to be some more crates over there in the distance on the shore. Would you be able to toss them down our way so that we could probably jump across to that little rock over there? Seems like a good landing we could probably jump to.
Yeah, probably.
My question is, what's water? What's not water?
This is all water. The water stops here. Like this solid line here.
Solid
is where
line.
this-
Okay, what
that's
about
like-
over here?
This is all water.
All water.
Okay, so is that water?
That's just the edge of the grid. That's all that is. Yeah, that's still water.
Okay.
Everything
Yeah,
from
so-
here.
Just has a-
Just right there is the shore.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, anyways, all
I'm
right.
about to say
I think
Yeah.
what I'm probably gonna do is these crates over here.
Open your refrigerator, filtered water.
Yep.
Asshole.
Actually, would I be able to pull this down? This, like what this?
Roll investigation for me.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yes.
You're gonna kind of have the feeling that you could probably find a way to topple that down, especially if you drive off.
to go over there and push it over.
Okay. So I want to go over there and then probably come up onto the shore. And before I go around, I kind of want to actually look to see if there's anybody here.
While he's over there, guys, his skin was really slimy looking.
Been swimming with ears.
I would have
It
gone to
looked
about.
different.
Is this water still?
I have
Was
my
that
That's still
Discord
acid, yes.
I have my Discord just open, by the way.
Okay.
I mean,
It looked different. It didn't look like the acid.
like, how different?
Like, it was like purple.
You know Bobby using sweat purple.
I don't think it's sweat.
Well, that's concerning. You think maybe some of that black goop may have gone into him? Back when we were fighting the witch.
I mean, maybe. I mean, didn't the doctor find something in his ear too?
He did actually. Found just a small specimen. Doctor said he was going to try and investigate it. So by the time we go back, we might be able to find something about it. It's very concerning. First of all, how he's talking, as well as he's the only one seeming to be able to trudge through the acid. I mean, it's working out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm no longer a bear at this point. I say fuck it. 'Cause I'm tired. I wanted to talk and I can't communicate. Oh, shit. So I say fuck it.
You just throw your bare hands up in the air.
I feel like I need to do a con save because I'm right behind him. He's just gonna like.
It's like enraged. It's like, fuck this shit.
God damn it! It's like God damn it! And at the same time, I'm gonna cast.
So as that's happening though, I do want you to go ahead and roll a wisdom save just to see if you get that.
And then I still notice that he's hurt. You're hurt. How much age? Like
She can't tell you HP, but she can tell you how she looks.
It was an
She-
11, but I'm proficient in it. Does that make a difference? There's a little dot next to it.
Yeah, if you're
But it's
it should add your
0.
proficiency to it, but
What are you're doing a dex save?
Wisdom save.
A wisdom save?
Yeah. So it's plus 0, but it has a little.
all right.
yeah, so you're proficient. Just your wisdom is so bad that you're now at 0.
Yeah.
With proficiency, congratulations, you are normal. So what was your roll?
So,
11?
11.
I
Okay.
think.
So as that kind of happens, like it takes you off guard a little bit, but you're just like, whoa, oh, okay. As he kind of like comes through, just out and back in the kai.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Hey, you look pretty beat up over there. Dino, but I cast healing word on him.
What's your word? What do you say?
Said.
Uh,
You hold on.
In the name of up, you are healed.
praise be to up.
Somehow brings me like comfort and discomfort at the same time.
And then
so if we're making merchandise for our stream,
campfire.
that's one of them.
Praise be the
to up.
Praise be up.
Praise be up. Or praise
I'm gonna have to like get an artist to sketch out what. So actually, okay. So I don't want to talk about it, but you guys did have a pretty big impact on that card. I just want to say.
All right.
Like, I did some rolls behind the screen. It's like, wow, he's like really liking this. Like,
Yes, that's my
so.
good.
I guess while they're doing that, like I said, I want to when I get up here, I want to kind of like peer around and just see if I see anybody there or
So actually, as you end up kind of like peering a little bit around the corner, you're gonna end up seeing what looks like a little fire that's kind of illuminating or like illuminating a little bit, and you're gonna end up roll investigation.
Go get him, Penny.
God dang it.
I was thinking that too. I don't think so. She said she'd be at her classes for a while. 7? Okay. So
I did.
as you end up kind of going around the corner, you see what looks like some shadows.
Shadows.
I still have this that I
Could have done level 2.
Do I know if I can easily pull this over? Like,
It doesn't feel like you can easily pull it over, like based off the roll you had earlier, but you know you could definitely pull it.
I wanna just try to do it from like this side. Like, can I just
Okay.
Pull it down on top of yourself.
not pull it down? I mean, I can move in the water, so I'm just gonna try to
roll stealth for me.
I say, Edard, you want some help?
If you can get over here but without hurting yourself. That is 11 stealth.
11 stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you end up like reaching up with both hands, go ahead and pull or roll athletics rather.
Let's see what he does first before I move.
Athletics?
Mhm.
7, 11.
Okay, as you end up grabbing up there and kind of like coming down with all your body weight, you're gonna end up seeing that this thing basically just kind of like breaks in half as you end up pulling it off.
Okay.
And you're gonna end up seeing what looks like two people just kind of like staring at you
Staring
Now.
at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
after what you just did.
have to touch.
At that point, I just want to just grab this thing and then pull it this way so they can jump on it.
Okay.
And then I just yell, "Come on, jump across!"
Forgot about that.
Alright, I push past Kai and I.
Who the fuck are you?
Don't worry about it. We're down here killing infestation. We have bounty contract.
You're gonna end up seeing that like these two look like halflings just kind of start walking out towards you. They're both wearing cloaks, and one of them just kind of like pulls something off of the table. You guys would probably be able to see it. It looks like it was some kind of a dagger, and kind of starts walking a little bit towards the water. No, I said, what the fuck are you doing here?
I just told you. We are here to clear out the infestation in sewers for contract.
We're serving the Lord of App and clearing the infestation.
Get the fuck out of here with this nonsense.
You
What?
dare defy the word of the Lord of App?
Are you guys trying to come down here and clear us out? You think we're the fucking
Does
infestation?
this mean anything to you?
It means jack shit.
Okay, that's
You fucking bastards.
Watch your mouth! There's a lady
fine.
present.
We are not down here to clear you guys out. It is your business to be here. That's fine.
Sid, you give a fuck. I don't give two fucks.
And I don't either. So you do what you're going to do, but we're not here to fight you.
I would have produced flame in my hand.
Okay.
Just as a use of like so I can see. No, I can see.
Okay.
It's dark. I can now use abilities again. I am a water genasi. So I would have produced flame when I came back in. I also so that's also
Okay.
ready to go.
By the way, that wood is like a ticking thing.
That's
You
fine.
guys, if you guys are
Yeah,
gonna get
I mean,
across-
I said I
she's-
was hopping.
Okay, so I would
Instead of
have
talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
I would probably let you go next.
All right, I'm actually gonna hop from there, and I want to try to hop over to the shore.
Okay.
Towards the enemies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be able to do that pretty easily.
Hold on. That too says cast mage him and slap him across the face.
slap this person.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming.
All right. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up seeing this little spectral hand, basically just slapping him. And as that happens, you're gonna see he kind of fights it, so that the hand just kind of fizzles. But as that happens, you're just gonna kind of see him start growing in rage as you end up jumping across onto the shore and just staring at him.
Alright, what are you doing, by the way?
I would have followed. I would have let him go first though, but I would have followed.
Okay, so
You would have tried to go to the shore, or
Well, you can't really jump through me.
Well, I mean, are you
You're
still on the rock?
Well,
Yeah.
you're jumping from here, I guess. Just to.
Can I?
Yeah,
I would. Yeah,
that's
if
an
I
easy-
could,
that's an
yes.
easy jump,
Then
so.
yes,
Okay.
I would go there.
All right.
So Zatu's probably right above us at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So he's just staring angrily at me right now.
He's staring
He said
angrily at
something
you,
else
and you're gonna end up
See an
saying
infestation.
his
It's a
buddy
specter.
kind of like off on the side, just kind of like holding what looks like a crossbow, kind of like off on one end.
What?
Don't come at me with that.
With what? Man, I'm just trying to get across. Have you dipped your foot in this fucking shit?
Why do you think we built the fucking scaffolding?
I apologize for my friend. He's a big fella. He's been acting very strange lately.
Listen, that did not break scaffolding. I just helped you guys across.
Thanks for the 2 cents. Anyways, you say you're not the infestation, so we're not gonna worry about you. I do have one question though. Do you know what this infestation might be like? We saw this giant water creature earlier.
And giant spiders.
Well, giant spiders I can understand. We're in a sewer, mate. But we are also hearing these weird whispers going around in the sewers, which is very strange for a city. Mind explaining us that, mate?
Roll performance. Actually, persuasion, I guess it would be.
Oh! I got a 17.
And he believes in the god above.
It's okay.
Wait, so you said he's a halfling?
Yeah, they're both.
Oh, we're
halflings.
meeting eye to eye!
Yeah, they're both halflings. So you're gonna watch as he kind of puts his hand
halflings
up.
are probably
A tiny. It's around the same height.
They're around the same height, 2 to 3 feet tall.
So you're gonna have the same kind of like just kind of putting his hand off and like talking to him really quick. You all are bounty hunters.
I can agree to that. Yes, we are.
We don't like bounty hunters,
I
but
Okay.
we do find ourselves staying down here. Now, with that, are you planning on eradicating this problem from our sewers?
This is the plan.
Well, do you see it as a problem as well? I assume.
What is the eradication that you speak of? What specifically are you wanting eradicated?
You hear them just kind of start mumbling themselves. Does anyone here speak Halfling?
No.
Check Zatu's card. I don't think Zatu speaks Halfling, but
Datu, do you speak halfling? Hurry up, quickly. Check.
no, he doesn't.
Oh,
Damn.
oh. He's
Okay,
like, no.
so you're gonna hear him kind of like mumbling back and forth to each other, and as you're kind of listening to them, it feels like one of them's kind of like almost trying to kind of like talk down the other person. Just kind of generally, you're able to kind of read that from the conversation. And
Talk down as in like chill out. It's okay. Like talk down.
yeah,
or,
kind of
okay.
like you're able to kind of read that off their hand signs and stuff like that. And just kind of the general tone that they're both talking with. All right, fine. So you're down here to help us. Help the city,
It's what we were contracted to do, mate.
of course. And of course, you wouldn't be telling the Lord or any of them that you ran into a couple of halflings trying to survive down here in the sewers.
No, we don't care about
What
you-
halflings?
what you guys do.
You see him kind of turn around and start talking halfling again to his buddy. This is great. This may benefit everyone. There's a deeper part of this that we've actually sealed off. See, there's a door that leads to a staircase that leads down to another layer of sewers. See, some of the sewers have collapsed. Some of them haven't. Some of the passageways have been blocked up. But the city still tends to run. When they added the acid to the system, it really helped to flush things out, even though things were getting clogged up.
So the city purposefully put acid in their own sewers.
Of course.
I mean, people wouldn't normally come down here. It's not really an issue.
Alright, never mind.
Well, anyways. It would be nice if you could go down there and take care of this issue for us. Things have been getting worse. See, there's been... I actually... You see him kind of turn around and start talking to his friend again. We don't know exactly what it was that we saw. It looked like it was some kind of a dead thing that...
Float through walls?
We've seen that, yes. You're talking about one of the specters that's down here.
Must be.
We thought they were keeping their way out of this area. You see, the specters have actually been down here. There's... I don't know what it is, but it looked like it was some kind of a dead knight, or a dead king, or dead something. It looked like it was dead royalty, for all I know. But it walked in here one day, walked its way straight down to the inner bowels of this place. And we've seen specters and other things just popping up ever since.
Alright, how many have you seen?
They ever attacked you?
Specters? Of course. They've been keeping off these levels, but sometimes they get more active when sometimes we hear things.
Well, that's what we were here to do. We're here to take care of the infestation. If you believe that is the actual infestation, that's what we're here for.
I wouldn't speak for the lords.
They never spoke to us anyways. They just said the infestation. So you guys would know this area down here better than we would.
You see him kind of start mumbling again. I suppose we would know it better. We can't go down there, though. If you want to, by all means, you can.
Tell you what, if you wouldn't mind letting us rest here for a decent amount so we can kind of bolster ourselves, we will go down there first thing after and we will take care of it.
So you see one of them kind of like motioning off with his hand to the one in the back. The one in the back kind of like puts down the crossbow, and then when you see him kind of walk behind the staircase, the bookcase over there. He walks behind the bookcase. Then you see him kind of walk back out on the other side, and then just kind of leans up against the wall. All right, fine. You could hang out here for an hour. No more. Then you're out. One of us will go over there. We'll unlock the door for you. Once you're in there, though, we're locking it.
That's fine. Is there any information you can give us about the lower levels? Anything to look out for besides the specters?
And how do we get out if you lock the door behind us?
You'll have to come back up and knock.
Can we give you a special knock? You know it's us.
Stop. Sure. You could give us a knock.
What?
These guys.
I'm gonna lean to you. It's like, well, what about what happened to you earlier, over there?
Oh, right, good point. So earlier, I opened up a chest far off over there in the acid water. As I opened one up, I could hear some distant groans, some hollowing, and when all of a sudden I was struck with this odd sensation, like this burning sensation in my body, and it just knocked me out. Have you guys run into anything of that sort?
Honestly, that was probably the specters. And you're talking about the chests over there, that are bed covers.
Yes, actually, it was a bed. Something just.
those vents started to be used recently. Roll performance for me.
14.
Do y'all have any parchment?
Like bomb.
Parchment, paper.
Any paper, something to write with.
I do. And I rip out a page.
Okay, I'm gonna need a page from you guys.
Your paper.
I got it.
Let's take over the pages.
Good moment. There you go.
There we go.
From my notebook.
Can you not do that?
Oh, I can't.
Can't not do that.
I just saw it on stream. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, oh, hey, that's what it is.
Yeah, there's like an 8-second delay.
So it varies because sometimes you go.
Well,
Well,
I guess
there
that's-
it's different
yeah,
than.
yeah, that's-
You also got to realize we have a lot of things with one Wi-Fi. So the lag is it's 5 seconds. Unless he changed it, it is like for other people.
Shiloh, come here and I'll give you attention. You don't have to whimper under the table, buddy.
Hey,
Come here.
hey, do I have a sec?
Yeah, you go outside.
Come here, you little shit.
Alright, it looks something kind of like this. That line is essentially some of the pathways. Keep in mind, it's been about 2 years since I've been down there. But whatever this thing is, sometimes we've gone over there, we'll smell him concocting things. Just, we don't know alchemy or any of that kind of shit, but it smells like potions and herbs. I don't know what it is, but it's been actually filling this area more, believe it or not, even with the acid around.
That to appear alchemy, you say?
You see, I'm kind of a alchemist myself.
You're just gonna kind of see, he just kind of ignores it as he kind of looks up. I don't know anything about it, but what I do know is those vents have been pumping in all this shit. I could only imagine he's making these things, or something. But where that X is, that is most likely where he'd be centered. I do remember there, and keep in mind, this is all based off my memory, but there was a large room down there where he's probably attempting to do this.
So we would be coming through this section right here, or what?
Roughly, yes. Keep in mind, I can't remember.
You guys wouldn't possibly have anything that you could part with at my temples down there, would you? I'm not trying to take supplies that you guys possibly need, but
Any extra
some
potions?
of us, some
maybe?
of our group were kind of taken off guard by some of the chests and whatnot.
You see him kind of turn to the other and start talking in halfling. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
As I finished saying that to him, I kind of collapsed a little. Ooh, you say persuasion?
Mhm.
It was 16. 16.
16. Okay. All right. Very well. You see the other guy kind of just walk back behind the shelf and kind of grab what looks like a couple potions of healing. He ends up coming out with 2 potions.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Elena, why don't you take one? Who would like the second one? I don't need it.
Are you sure? You're kind of collapsing there a little bit.
I feel a little jelly-legged.
Is the acid finally reaching to you a little bit?
I mean, get out of the acid, dude. You're still
I'm
standing
on
in
the.
it.
No, I was on the actual ground, but no, it's just, I don't know. It's more of like an inner thing.
All right, mate. I gotta come clean with you. There's something in your ear.
What are you talking about?
It's-
Like wax?
No. Something was
I mean, I don't take baths that much.
something was
That's
oozing
what that
out of
smell
your
is.
ear, mate.
Is it like? Would it still be there?
As you end up kind of feeling it, you don't really feel anything, but it feels a little bit tacky as you kind of pull your hand away. You kind of start moving it around. It looks like it's just kind of like almost oil on your skin.
I mean, is this what you? It just looks like dirt oil.
When have you touched oil?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Listen, man, I'm constantly dealing with people.
Can you tell, like, what color is it? What color is that? That's leaking out of you. Well, what color would it be? Would it be like...
So go ahead and roll perception for me.
He collapsed a little bit.
You did?
Yes.
16.
Okay. You're gonna hear like a whisper immediately just saying, "Stop. Stop talking."
Who said that?
Telling you, what color is it?
No, who just said stop talking to you?
No one, mate. You're hearing things. That's why we're concerned for you, mate.
What the hell are you talking about?
Did you not hear that?
No.
What do they say exactly?
Said stop talking to him.
Well, how very rude of them. No, keep talking to me. He
I
obviously does not want you to talk to me, so talk to me.
don't.
What's going on, mate?
I don't know. I feel fine. It's just my legs gave out a little bit.
Cut the big man bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you've been
feel
traveling through
fine.
acid.
You're not
Are you
fine,
actually
mate.
fine?
Yes, I feel fine.
Don't you find it a little bit odd that you're the only one that can travel through this acid?
Clearly it's a little odd, but I'm
A
not.
little bit.
Clearly it's a little odd, but
Very odd.
I'm not going to argue with it.
Mate, help us out here. Have you seen any creature walk by through this acid unharmed besides those fucking specters?
I mean, quite frankly, even the specters seem like they hurt a little bit.
See?
Listen, I don't know. I can't give you an answer to something I don't know.
Well, you aren't even a little bit concerned about this.
Does
For
he
the most
look
part, I feel fine. I'm
fine?
just
You
trying
just
to.
Besides, like,
collapsed.
the-
I am
little
just
ooze
trying
coming
to
out?
get this
Roll medicine.
mission done. What can we do about it
Mate,
now?
we can rest for a little bit, figure this stuff out.
That's what we're doing. We're getting ready to rest.
Guys, stop yelling.
He looks pale.
I said we need a. I'm assuming we didn't take a rest when I
No.
left. Okay.
we were about to.
We need to sit and we need to. Edar, when was the last time you ate? Drank anything? You look pale, like
we
you're
were
about to pass
sitting.
out. We need to take a rest. Drink water.
Well, that was planned. We were going to sit down and rest for an hour, and then
That-
we're going to go.
That was planned.
That is stop. That is how I talk for the majority of the time. It is just.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
true. I don't think that was more than 2 words.
Yeah.
We're good.
That is more of how my family talk.
Okay.
So, question: Can I relate back to when he was showing me his hand? Could I like make any reference as to like maybe was it like the same color of like that ooze thing that was like, surrounding it? Was the same color as that like black ooze that like dragged him into the portal? I don't know if maybe I could.
Roll history.
Cool. Maybe ponder of like, oh, maybe some of that black stuff got inside him. Going,
If you sent me something,
Alright,
7.
7. You're not really able to make any parallels from that, but you do end up remembering that there was that ooze that was being tested that was kind of like a little bit purplish, and it seems like it's kind of a similar hue of like what he was showing you on his hands. And actually, as you're kind of looking at his hands too, you do kind of remember that his entirety of his like skin seemed like kind of like pale, but like almost like it had like almost. Have you ever seen like a two-tone paint in a car? Where it's like from like one angle it's like maybe blue and another angle it's
yes.
like red or something, or like purple.
Iridescent.
Yeah, iridescent. It kind of looks like that to a degree. Like you can see the under part of his skin's like pale, but you can kind of see like another part of it is more like purple. Kind of like the slime that like kind of came out of his ear, and kind of like whatever the doctor sampled over in the Holdout City of Pike.
I just kind of go. I take his hand and I investigate it.
Okay. As you end up grabbing his hand, the first thing you're gonna notice is immediately it just kind of slips a little bit. Like you're kind of like trying to grab onto his hand, but it feels like there's like a layer of something kind of like caked in around him. Go ahead and roll investigation for me and explain to me what you're trying to investigate.
So I take his hand and I'm just kind of well, he doesn't have any sleeves, so I'm just kind of like peering, just looking into like the different shades of light, kind of going up and down, seeing like the shade that I kind of saw, just to make sure like that it's not the light like tricking my eyes.
Okay.
And I want to take out my my scimitar a little bit and kind of just almost kind of graze it a little bit, just see if I can like just take off a little layer of that.
Are you
cake.
gonna let him take his scimitar?
Well, as
to
soon
your
as I
arm?
see him pull his scimitar out, I'm be like, what are you doing?
Don't. Should take us in a twist. Don't worry. Taking a little bit of a sample of it.
I mean, just hurry up.
Okay. So what'd you roll?
What was it again?
You're rolling investigation.
Investigation. Okay. 12.
So as you end up kind of like moving around his arm and kind of trying to see it, you're going to end up seeing that that like kind of iridescent look actually seems consistent. You kind of like look at the contours of his muscle, kind of like the muscles and everything kind of moving around, like the light actually coming from the fireplace, the little bonfire that he's holding in his hand. It's going to end up kind of like kind of creating a little bit more of that like iridescent kind of feel. And as you go ahead and start kind of like looking at it a little bit further and kind of like start squeezing like his arm a little bit, you're gonna end up finding that as you squeeze, it feels like your hands kind of grabbing into like a almost like if you were to grab into a water balloon. It feels like you're able to kind of like squeeze into it more than like you would with like muscle getting into bone. And as you end up kind of scraping a little bit of your scimitar against his arm, you're gonna end up seeing that there's like a thin layer that just kind of like starts like coming up and like kind of like cracking a little bit. As it kind of cracks slightly, you're going to end up seeing what looks like a little bit of ooze just kind of like come out and start hardening up, as it feels like it's just kind of like hardening a little bit as this happens. Almost like this whatever slime or something you're kind of like scraping off is like hardening as you're pulling it, and then kind of healing itself to a degree.
You want to talk your way out of this one, mate?
And it's
I'm
actually
not trying
it's
to-
kind of like on your scimitar. It's kind of crackled as it kind of like looks hardened, but it like kind of starts to ooze a little bit as it kind of like as it stays off of him and kind of on your sword, just to kind of turn more into a liquid and start kind of falling off to a degree, almost like a slime.
You think this is normal, mate?
Listen, I never said any of this is normal. There's nothing we can do about it right now. We are trying to get the mission done.
I understand it, but this is not something you can brush this off of. This could be fucking poison.
Okay, well, like I said, for the most part right now, I feel fine. Okay, there's
It's
nothing.
Mate,
What can you specifically do about this situation?
I'm trying
right
to
now?
just point it out. Your skin isn't normal, mate.
Okay, that's fine.
I can literally see purple inside of you.
You have pointed it out. Again, what can we do about it right now? Can you do anything?
Roll perception.
$15.
Okay, you're gonna end up hearing a voice kind of echoing the same voice that's gonna say you're gonna get us both killed.
Okay, who's screwing with me right now? Because you guys keep saying you're not hearing anything, but I keep hearing someone talk to me.
I'm the only one talking to you.
Not
mate.
you. Does not sound
That's
like
what
you.
I'm saying. I'm the only one talking to you. If you hear something else, that's not me. It's not anyone else here, mate.
All right, we need just everyone take a spot and let's just go.
What are
this
they
way.
saying?
It just said he's going. I'm going to get us both killed. I
Ask
don't
him
know.
why.
Why? How?
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
None.
Okay, you're gonna end up hearing what's kind of like a little bit of like an echoing of what there's almost like 1,000 voices, just like echoing around your head, like just thousands and thousands of voices.
More of like it hurts.
Like to where
Not,
I
not
see
it's,
the
it's like
bonfire?
you're standing in like the middle of a city and you can't pick out any one conversation, but everything is happening at once.
Middle of Times Square.
Like you're hearing like just all this babbling coming from all kinds of people, and you can't focus on a single thing that's making sense.
Yeah, so I think at that point I'd just start standing there, just like trying to concentrate on something. And
So you're trying to concentrate. What are you guys gonna do? I'm assuming this is kind of all happening during the long rest.
I just kind of show everyone else what I
Okay,
just
so we are.
scraped off of
We're in the
it on
middle of the
scimitar.
short rest right now.
Yeah, you guys are in the middle of the short
Would
rest.
so
I
I'm gonna
be
take
able
short
to
rest.
hop on?
You haven't taken it. It's not going to be taken.
yeah, we're like at like a truce point. They're not gonna.
No, I know, but I'm saying with this here, would I be able to hop onto the land?
You would have. You kind of have to be careful about it, but yeah, you'd be able to do it. It's just you have
Mage
to be
hand
really
to
careful.
start
It's basically going to end up being difficult terrain for you to move through.
Alright, so
And
do I
not
have to
hurt
roll
yourself.
for it?
No, you're
No,
fine.
you just can only
Cause-
move half your movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just
And you're
want
going
to
to be
like,
really careful to make sure you don't hurt yourself.
I just want to like go like this and be like gesture for you to go sit down.
Fine. Guess I just come over to the table area. Just kind of just lean down on the table.
Hold the flame. So I don't need the flame anymore. There's a campfire right there, right?
Mhm.
So could I have cast guidance on him to help him increase, like...
What's guidance say again?
Guidance is...
It helps you with
you touch a willing creature once
saving
before
throw
the
or
spell
a skill
ends.
check.
The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the ability check of its choice.
It's almost like
Yep.
a bardic inspiration.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would do that to you at this point because you're trying to concentrate. So I would have been like guidance.
So,
Guidance.
so as that happens, I want you to go ahead and roll another.
And I would say
perception.
concentrate.
Would you say roll an extra what?
D4.
4, 8, 12, and then 13. So that's actually worse than the last one.
No.
Oh,
13
Was it?
You had a 9.
You had a 9
Yeah,
last
nine.
time.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was one of my 12 rolls.
There you
13.
go. There you go.
So,
Guy.
so as you're listening to like just thousands of voices talking around your head, you're gonna end up actually being able to like shuffle through all of them and fixate on one voice. For some reason, this is the voice that feels like it resonates with you. It ends up being the voice of a little girl. And the little girl is gonna end up saying to you, "Both of our fates are tied. I need to stop it."
What do you mean? Who are you?
Doesn't really. And then you're gonna end up losing it, and you're gonna hear just millions and thousands of just conversation and voices going on in your head
I
again.
think I'd just get annoyed at that point and just like slam my hand down on the table. Like just closed fist.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another perception.
Well, then I'm like right next to you if you're over there because I have to touch you.
Touching.
I have to
touch me?
I have to touch you.
And touching you.
God dang. Perception?
Yep.
6. My rolls are garbage for skill checks today.
You're not gonna end up. You're not gonna,
Mine.
you're not gonna end up being able to pick out anything as all these voices are rattling around. But you're gonna end up hearing what is almost like an echoing in between a couple of like little nuances of these different conversations, as it feels like all these voices are almost saying like not in unison, but kind of like offset slightly. Is you should have died by now. You hear that just echoing from like you should have died. You should have died. You should have died. Like just all voices are kind of like echoing that at different paces.
I think at that point I would just pretty much just like almost yell at the top of the lungs, just like shut up, and slam my hands down on the table again and try to like shut it out.
Telling you. Normal. Telling you, something happened down there.
Is your friend okay?
We don't know.
We have no idea what's going on.
All right.
I-
Still only 1 hour. Just remember that. You see him just kind of turn around, like kind of walk off over next to the fire.
I'm gonna say, well, I said we need to recoup for what we can. You might need to do what you need to, like rest up on your own. We can't do anything about him now.
Joe,
He
take
is right at that
those
point
health
where we
potions
can't
then?
do anything
I
about it
took
now.
the one.
I
You have one?
say we just
Did you
keep
grab
it
the
for
other health
someone,
potion?
Huh?
You grabbed the other health potion?
Yeah,
She
I
gave us
grabbed.
2.
Yeah, I grabbed it. I'm not gonna drink it.
No, yeah, I'm just making
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
it's in whoever's in the
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Alright, I want to just go sit next to the campfire and just take a rest.
Anything else you guys want to do, or anything anyone else wants to do during the short rest?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna sit right over here at the end, and I'm just gonna, as I'm just resting, I'm just keeping my eyes on it.
We'll just change my temp page.
The base speed is still the same.
So I think we pretty much just rest and hang out for
Those
the
are
rest of
usually hit
the short
dice.
rest.
So whenever you
Okay.
take a short rest, if you're going to use one of your 3 hit dice, you can click that, and then however many you do. So if you click one of those, you're going to roll 1d6 plus 2, and that'll heal you. If you're going to use 2 of them, you click 2 of them, and then you'll roll 2d6 plus 2, and vice versa for 3.
So as you guys are doing this, somebody go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I got it.
I
got it.
I get it. Don't roll terribly.
17.
Okay.
You know?
All right, and you guys end up going through your long rest without any major issues.
I don't know how
You see what Zatu said?
wait for.
No, that's
Waiting
yeah.
for X-ray and
CT results.
Yeah. No, that's
No,
for
he's talking about his
buddy.
friend.
Not.
Oh,
Not
okay.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So funny.
Well, it's
Oh, so.
Wrong context.
No, I get it.
like I thought he was talking about the other stuff.
I get it.
I don't need to heal, so I don't need to check those off. So I'll take a short rest. That's great. Rest has been taken.
Okay. All right.
Do we
so,
heal at all during short rest?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
heal.
you use your hit,
No, but-
your hit dice.
You can if you want.
You don't have to use them.
I would say you can.
I don't need to.
So, as a short rest ends up coming to a close, I want you to go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
Like this guy's important. You stay.
God dang it! It's a 6.
6.
Yes.
Well,
Give him guidance.
so as it's,
Guidance. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but you have to give it to him before.
Yeah, well, it's worth a shot. I don't think that
So-
counts for saves, does it?
I don't know if it counts.
It's an
No,
ability
I think
check.
just ability check. That's what it
So
says.
as you end up kind of like sitting there, you're able to kind of focus for a little bit, kind of get these voices off, and you're like it feels like your mind is just being extremely taxed. You have this like headache, and you're hearing the gnawing, and you hear all these voices start like going off in your head again. You're gonna end up kind of feeling yourself starting to begin falling ill to a degree as you kind of feel like yourself gagging to an extent, and you end up feeling your body just begin to shake a little bit more. And this has all happened in the course of like 5 seconds. And as that happens, you're gonna end up kind of like standing up and just hearing all the voices in your head just shouting, like run, 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 run. As that happens, you're just gonna end up kind of losing control of yourself as your body just kind of collapses for a second, and you end up standing up as fast as you can, almost like animalistically, just kind of grabbing onto the ground and just running and diving into the acid.
Well, grab him.
Can I try to grab him as
You
he
can try to grab him.
Okay.
It's gonna be a disadvantage though because he's slippery.
And I'm strong.
And because you're strong.
What is the check for? Strength?
Am I rolling against
So
that?
it would be athletics.
Athletics.
Do I need to roll against that? That one again?
Not 1 minus 1.
Oh.
All right.
You fall in
So-
the
I fall in the
So as you end up going to like grab his foot, you're gonna end up kind of like sliding a little bit down his calf, and you're gonna end up just falling like right next to the like face first, like right next to the acid. You see like the kind of a little bit of like the bubbles and like a little bit of like the I wouldn't call it steam, but like the visual rays of like dissolving kind of like.
You're next to me. Would you react to me like almost getting dragged? Or
Yeah, I think I just take you by the collar and just hoist you back.
Okay.
Ah!
Mage hand.
Edward!
And you're not gonna see him.
Dude, where'd you go?
In the acid?
Yeah.
Is he like fully submerged
Yeah,
in the
like-
acid?
Full on like Olympic dive under.
Alright guys, well, let's anybody got some rope?
I do.
Yeah, give me the rope.
Alright, I just reach into my bag and I hand you the.
What are you gonna do with the rope if we don't know where he went?
So go ahead and take your money. You don't know where you are.
What?
Like, they don't know where you are, so you just go ahead and take your money.
Oh, I don't see where he jumped in.
You see where he jumped in, but you can't really see
He
where
was
he is
right
in the acid.
here.
Like
but-
he's like underwater, like under this acid.
Okay, I would have taken the rope and jumped in
What?
to try to grab him. See if
Jumped
I
in the acid and try to grab him.
I have acid
Okay.
resistance.
Acid resistance.
Do you actually?
He does have
Oh.
resistance acid.
Yeah, because he's a
A
water
water
gen.
genocide.
Ah.
All right, so as you go ahead,
That's
and
why
jump
also
in the
I
water-
turned back into this form. What?
So as you end up jumping in there, you're gonna like end up seeing that the rope kind of starts losing a little bit of its strength, and you're gonna end up taking 2 acid damage.
That was half already taken.
No. I never half it for you. I
Okay,
always
so I
just
only
tell
take-
you the damage, and then you tell me your.
So
half it.
resistance is
half.
Half.
So I
So you
take
only
1
take
damage. Yeah. I just want to make sure. Okay.
All right.
Do I-
So
So-
yep. So as you end up going in there and trying to like grab him, as you kind of feel this acid burning you a little bit, you're not going to be able to feel him. Like you're not going to feel anything actually.
Does he see him
Can I-
and he just can't
Yeah.
feel him?
He's not seeing anything.
And hold on.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Ooh, I mean, this would be. fine shit if I got to pull off. That's gonna be a 6. Where'd you go? 16? Right? 16.
16. You can't actually see him in the surrounding area. It's almost like he like almost like Olympic swam, dove in, and then he just off.
Kai, aren't you a water gnose? Can't you like move the water around you or something?
I mean I can basically. So I try to.
Could you like Moses your way through
shape
the water?
I know it's like only like a 5-foot cube, but could you Moses your way through it? Hold on.
That would be really cool if you could.
So I'm basically. Yeah, I mean.
Just only like your surrounding area. Of course, you just can't park the sea, but like.
So where's the flow of water going?
The flow of water.
Yeah.
The flow seems like it's in this part. It seems like it's mostly just kind of stuck, but you're gonna end up noticing that
so it's not moving.
that the flow of it actually seems to be going over this general area. It seems like it's very, very slow, like almost like stagnant. But you're gonna end up noticing there's a little bit of a pull towards that corner.
Okay.
Is shape water a cantrip?
Yes, it is. I have a lot of abilities when it comes to shape water, so I'm reading it fully.
What do you keep looking at me for?
Because he was just chuckling under his breath.
I was chuckling because if you look at what Zatu says, it's water bending.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I was actually picturing it's like, what if we had like 2 people who actually do this? They're just like it's literally just like Avatar.
Okay,
Like,
so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to change. Can I? Because I can change the water's color. So can I actually make it more translucent?
in a 5-foot cube.
Correct.
Ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, you could do that in the 5-foot cube. You can
Okay,
basically
so
kinda do that
as
in
I'm
certain
doing that,
areas.
I'm basically moving water with one hand because I can do 2 moves simultaneously. I can do 2 abilities at the same time. It says it. You can cast a spell multiple times. You can have no more than 2 of its non-inconsistencies effect active.
2 of its ability. Okay, I see what you're
At the
saying.
same time.
It's
So
all part of the
basically-
same cast.
That's cool, actually.
That is really cool. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know either.
So basically, I'm moving 5 feet, clearing, like trying to translucent around me, and then move 5 feet translucent around me to see if I can see him.
That's actually.
All right, so let's actually. Here, 1 second.
And I'm basically.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun mini game.
Yeah. So like I'm in the middle, like I'm assuming is all this shit still here?
Yeah, all that shit's still there.
So is
this-
this
that would be dissolved.
okay? That's gone.
Gone. Out of here.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So we are going to be playing a fun game of Minesweeper.
Yes.
You do that. I'm going to.
Actually, just
Without
recently
touching
learned how to
the
play
light.
Minesweeper.
Please.
All right, let's see. Because you're going to still end up taking damage.
That's fine.
Every round of combat, you're going to do this.
That's
Every
fine.
round of combat, you're going to take damage. So.
Okay.
All right. So as you end up going, let's have you go ahead and move to a different area.
So I basically
round of
move.
combat.
I basically move 5 feet, like because he's not in this general. How far can I see within this? Like a 5-foot radius in each direction?
Yeah.
Okay, so I basically would have moved probably 10 feet this way because that's the flow of water. I actually probably would have gone that way and then done it in this area, or basically this section.
You take 6 acid damage.
Okay, taking 3.
And when you're casting a spell and everything, you're gonna moving things up and kind of clearing it, and you're not seeing anything.
Okay, so then I'm gonna can I see any remnants? Like maybe something fell off him. Part of his clothing has like torn off
You're
because
not
he's
seeing
in acid.
anything. You're not seeing
Like a
anything.
shot. I'm gonna move another this direction.
It's gonna be 2 acid damage.
Okay, so 1. Do this shit. Did I see anything?
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
12 plus 15.
Okay, you're gonna end up feeling like a part of the current kind of move.
Which direction?
It felt like it was kind of moving, like it almost like pulled you, like some kind of fill a void of space.
And then filled to void a space. Like
Yeah, like almost like if you were to kind of like push off like of a pull, kind of like push off and go in that direction, you would feel like the water like around you kind of like falling back, kind of covering that location, like something filling in the void.
like something would be there. Something just occupied that space and it's
Yep.
filling it back up.
Exactly.
So I basically push the water away from that area.
Okay.
so I can like it's a 5 foot like area cleared
Sure.
now. Do I see anything?
You're not seeing anything. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do another.
Which
damage.
direction is that?
That was behind you.
So I've been like right here or this way.
It would have been behind you. You wouldn't have been able to tell exactly where it was. You just wouldn't have tell it was behind you.
5 feet.
All right. You're gonna take 5.
How do I do 2.5?
I think half's rounded up.
Right,
Right.
it's round up, so you take 3.
Okay. But I don't see anything.
You didn't see anything when you turned around.
What?
Shit, this is hard.
Oh,
I'm gonna go this direction
it's not birthday.
and do the same thing.
Okay. You're gonna end up taking 4.
Okay, taking 2.
Okay. And you're not seeing anything at all or getting any feelings in this area.
So
Yeah.
basically,
You're so sorry.
do I still feel like if I go backwards, do I still feel that current that's being sucked in?
No, you don't feel like current anymore.
Shit. I was thinking maybe it was going underneath the rock.
I'm feeling
Actually, that's what I want to do. I want to move the area basically around the rock to see.
So you felt like a current pushing? Is that what?
kind of pushing, like trying to fill a void.
Like fill a void behind him.
But it could have been me moving that I was trying to fill.
No, you would have known that it wasn't you based off the pace you're going with.
Okay. So I would have gone here and tried to I would have cleared this area to make sure there's no like sunken hole.
All right. You're gonna end up taking 1 acid.
0.
So you still
Half,
take
half.
1. You still take 1.
Yeah, it's half and rounded up.
Dick. All right. Do I see any holes or?
As you're walking around that particular thing, no, you're not gonna see anything.
Okay, I would want to do the same thing on this guy.
Okay.
Basically, I would go like in the middle, like of. I clear the water to see if there's like something that's submerging or sucking in.
Sure. So as you end up kind of clearing it out, you're gonna end up seeing that there actually is like a little vent. It looks like almost that's kind of like sucking it in. Not
Big
really,
enough
not really
for-
sucking, but kind of like falling through and like that's providing a little bit of
A vent, like is that
like not like
something-
a vent. Basically, think of it as like
drain.
a drain. Yeah, kind of like a drain.
But could he fit through it?
It's gonna be difficult for you to see, but let's have you go ahead and roll investigation.
I mean, I could literally just clear the area.
Yeah,
By the
if
vent.
you want to, I'm gonna make you spend a round of combat to do that.
I mean, that's what I would do realistically.
Okay, so you'll end up taking 6 acid damage,
Okay, 3.
and you're gonna be able to like pull basically everything out of the way, and it looks like he would not be able to fit through there. But it looks like that is where things are draining through.
Okay, would I know that it's smart to let it continue to drain, or would I want to stop it?
Roll. I don't know how to make you roll for that. Do you feel like your character would know a lot about sewage draining?
As a water genasi, I feel like
Yeah. As a water,
As a water
as a human being, I know exactly how cities
as
work.
part of the old city.
Cities are very
I was part of
important to humanity.
I was part of City Watch, like at my old fucking spot.
Yeah, but were you part of Sewage Watch?
No. Like,
I'm just gonna say, Game of
no.
Thrones, Tyrion had to get a specific job to learn how the sewage system worked
That's
on
true.
Castle
That's
Rock.
true. Okay.
We all poop. Of course, we know how sewage works.
Yeah, but like, what
Yeah.
is that the only way like the current's going? It's not like going in another direction. It's strictly basically going in there.
Yeah.
Body parts.
All right, so I leave it, and basically I'm gonna move. Man, I'm gonna try it one more time, and try it on this side of the rock.
Okay. All right. So as you end up trying it on that side of the rock, you end up kind of like swiping off some of the water and taking 5
Okay, 3.
acid damage. So as you end up kind of like pulling off a little bit, you're gonna end up seeing a little bit of what seems like a really, really thick, just like almost purple something. It's kind of like grafted onto the actual cobblestones right down there.
Sorry.
As you end up separating it, and you just see it immediately just kind of like fly
I
out,
would have tried to freeze it.
like freeze the water.
Freeze it. I can do that.
Yeah, you could try that.
I totally can. Like, it's not like I just do it. Like, I have a 30-foot radius to see it, so it's not like I have to be. Just fucking get rid of this thing. Fuck this thing. Yeah, we keep hitting the table and knocking it off. All of y'all.
You should show that off.
You freeze the water provided there is no creatures in it. So that's the only thing. Is it technically a creature?
It is technically a creature.
Okay, so I can't freeze the water, but I'd want to freeze.
And I'm gonna throw my bottle away. You want some?
What direction?
Yeah, actually, could you get me just pour some sweet tea in there, or sweet tea, but it's iced tea in the fridge.
Iced tea?
Yep.
What Can I quickly tell what direction it's
Can
going?
you get me something?
Is it going towards the vent?
It
I don't know
feels
what
like
it
it's
is.
actually
Something
kind
you
of
think
going away in this corner, like it's almost like crossing across the back of the room.
Okay, so I don't want to do that, and I don't want to fuck everybody up by acid.
Please do.
Can't freeze. I can only freeze a 5-foot cube. I'd want to quickly. How much room is between here and here? Is this actual, like, if I do a freeze of 5-foot cube right here, will that stay and nothing can go in this direction?
Man, you're making me think about like the world and shit. Okay. Chemistry. Let's think about this. Does acid burn frozen acid water?
Well, I mean, it's. I would assume,
What is this?
I would assume it's warm down here, so yeah, it would slowly just start melting. It's like what? It's like ice and water.
I can
It's like,
freeze it up to an hour. So I have an hour to freeze it, so probably cut it in half, 30 minutes? Because it's disintegrating?
I guess that probably sounds right, but like this thing's probably just gonna so you're just trying to make an obstacle in the
Basically,
thing.
I want to trap it, so the only way out is to go back through me.
Okay.
And I want to, because I want to come back, and I want to get off and get on shore right here.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. You have to cast it twice
Why?
because it's not just 5 feet deep. If you're gonna like kind of freeze the bottom and freeze above it,
That's fine.
Was that the right thing?
That-
Was that the right thing? It's a different color.
sweet tea.
Yeah, but it's
iced tea.
it's different color than what you were drinking.
That's totally true.
It's because I put a little bit of I forgot. No, I put a little bit of meal water or meal.
Oh.
Basically, I make it
I was
zero
like,
sugar.
that
Arnold
was
Palmer.
totally looked more like beer when you.
Yeah, I was very
It's a
confused.
zero sugar Arnold Palmer basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's
Sorry.
like the Mio stuff is great. So
Okay, so that's what I would have done. I can cast it twice.
Okay.
So I would have cast it both, so nothing can go through.
Okay.
On that side, and then came back over, so I didn't die basically.
Okay.
Oh, you hush.
Fucking right.
So you did that and you went back to the shore.
So, but I'm at this point of the shore, and I'll also be like, "Hey guys, come here." As I'm watching, as I'm still casting. Oh wait, yes, no, I can still do that because that's now frozen for an hour. I'm still casting the shape water,
Just so you know.
because I have 30 feet, and I'm using the making it translucent in the area that it has to come through, so we can see if it comes back.
Okay. All right. So you're doing that. So while you're doing it, I'm trying to like kind of trap it and see where it's gonna come through.
His face is like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, this is.
Can I see this actually? Hold on.
Yeah,
you
you're
change
so
the
this is
color.
pretty crazy. So you're gonna basically try to keep this like a fish in a barrel, like.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
No.
It lasts
okay.
an hour too.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So you can literally just
Is this a
freeze.
this is a
freeze.
cancer?
It's a cantrip, baby.
Bro,
Yeah. This is kind of broken.
I thought it like you had to control.
And
the
I
freezing.
automatically get it because I'm a water genasi. It's not like I picked it. I got to pick 2 other ones.
I mean,
didn't-
shape water is normally a cantrip anyway.
yeah, but that's still cool though. Like.
Yeah. Fuck! Why didn't you do that earlier? You could have made an ice path for us. Freeze! Freeze! Freeze!
I
Freeze!
don't think he likes you guys yelling. He's like, get
Dick!
I was a
Here, I'm
bear.
just gonna put you down.
Remember, I was a bear.
God!
I wanted to make sure we weren't gonna fight anything.
He
We
was
weren't fighting anything.
Shiloh kept like tensing up when you guys would yell. Poor guy was getting stressed. Just let him have his space for a little bit.
It's not a fucking Kingdom Hearts flashback. God damn, fucking Donald, do something!
I never played that.
Oh, it's
been so long.
It's so much fun.
I remember I tried it a little bit.
So
when
I
I
don't
was
even
young,
have to
but I never,
continuously
like,
cast it. It's It's
Yeah, I
there
thought
for an hour.
it would be like concentration. You would have to
No.
concentrate with the water being frozen, but no, you can just freeze.
Yeah. It's for an hour. Well, 30 minutes, but
30
because
minutes
of
in
acid.
the acid, and then just transluce it. You can just transluce a bigger area, just 10 feet all around it, if you wanted to. What the fuck, man?
I mean, it's still acid properties.
Well, yeah,
It
but
still
I mean,
hurts, but
it'll
you can
still hurt,
see
but we
through
can
it now.
see through it. Yeah, it's like a freaking sulfuric acid, basically, at this point.
I'm waiting on him to message me saying some shit I'm not allowed to do.
I have no idea. Well, so you guys are off doing that. I guess like you basically have this thing like cornered, which is great. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually have you guys.
Do we want to end there?
I mean, I'm.
It's 9:48.
Oh, I don't know. That's
What?
So
Okay.
so as you guys end up kind of having this thing like captured off in the corner.
look, you're gone, man. You're dead.
So as you guys end up having this thing kind of captured off in the corner, you're gonna end up seeing what is kind of like a almost like a tentacle almost, or like a little.
Zatu. Zatu, a tentacle.
Mage hand his way through it, just like have the hand go through the. No, it would burn it, wouldn't it?
So you're gonna end up seeing a tentacle kind of like wrapping a little bit around like part of the rock into like a little bit of that. But it seems like the tentacle is like kind of a little bit translucent almost to a degree. As you see it kind of like coming around and then like immediately like closing back.
Did it look familiar like Zatu's tentacle?
It didn't look like it.
Zatu, can you
tentacles
climb over there to the top of the rock and see what
He
you
cast
can see?
Find Familiar. That's what he says.
Zatu, climb to the rock over there. Do it.
Wait, that's right.
Find Familiar.
All right. So actually, what we're gonna do right now is when Zatu ends up going over to the rock, we are actually going to take a 10-minute break because I gotta get something figured out really quick. No, like just because I. So congratulations. I don't normally get like taken off guard by stuff.
Yes.
I have never in my time as a DM seen something happen like that.
Welcome to my mind.
I applaud you, honestly. Because I'm sitting here just like, well,
Shit.
you can do that. Like,
I
so
still
now
have about 10 life
I have to now prepare something really quick that I wasn't prepared for. So give me let's go ahead and take like 10 minutes.
While we're taking that, I would have taken my one potion of greater.
So we'll be back here in 10 minutes.
What's
Okay. I think we got it figured out.
Can we put like a push out? Saying that we're back?
Yeah, we can go ahead and put that on. This
No. Well, manually.
Yeah.
But not.
We're back!
one. Yes, we are back.
And I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yeah, basically I told them what I saw, so I'll recap that. I would have gotten to land, and I would be describing to the four of us, including Zatu, saying that, hey, I saw purple, right?
Mhm.
Purple tentacle, while I was in the acid, over in that area as I point to the translucent portion that tried to leave and then went back into the corner. I have frozen the other side. It's frozen for an hour, maybe. It's acid. I don't know. It might be quicker. I don't know what I actually know. It'd be 30 minutes, or would I just be guessing?
You'd probably have a rough estimate of like
Probably.
what it actually
Okay,
is.
probably half time that it normally would be. So probably 30 minutes, maybe, because it's gonna get deteriorated.
You said it was purple.
Yeah, purple.
Not the same color that was
Dripping
leaking
out of his ear?
at its ear. Do you think
Maybe.
this thing might have out of him, or maybe something else in the acid.
I didn't see what came out of his ear. What was it? Was it ooze or was it a tentacle?
It wasn't
Ooze.
a tentacle, it was ooze. So
Purple ooze.
that might rule it out then. If you saw a tentacle in the water,
I saw a tentacle, a purple but the tentacle could squirt purple ooze. And so squids, thinking about those creatures,
You think
can
there's a squid?
but they can they can manipulate their bodies into very tight places. Maybe they manipulated themselves into Edard and squirted a little bit, and that's what came out of his ear.
Falls into the
I'm just gonna put my hand on you and just be like, I think you've been in the acid for too long, mate.
Zatu just keeps trying to kill himself.
Listen, guys, as a group, we just need to go ahead and say it. That's what she said.
Anyways, but it's a possibility. Do you think maybe that creature's going has Edard back there? I can go back in and look.
Are you sure you
But-
want to go back in there?
I mean, I can, but we're gonna have to fight it, capture it. I can't freeze it. I can't freeze it in place. I
I
don't know.
feel
what
like
it
at
is.
this point, it's kind of like a life or death kind of thing. I think we need to act.
Let's have, as you're kind of saying that, let's have you actually roll survival.
Also, because I think I said it while we were on break, I used my only potion of greater healing.
Okay.
And I'm back up to almost full health.
14.
All right, so with that, as you end up kind of recalling what happened, you remember seeing like just Edard just basically dive headfirst into the acid, and he hasn't come up, and it's been about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Guys, it's been about 3 minutes. This is seriously getting life or death. We need
Alright.
to find him
But
now.
I
if
mean-
you want to go back inside, I can hand you this, and I hand you my potion of healing.
What is the halfling doing?
The halflings, they don't really care. They're just kind of like sitting back. One of them was just kind of like eating some chicken. The other one's just kind of like staying there over
Picking
by
at
the
his nails.
Kind of
by the
entertainment they
bookcase,
had in a
just kinda like
while.
leaning against the wall, just kind of like messing around a little bit, kind of like flicking his fingers or whatever. Picks up a knife and just kind of like looking at the knife.
Picks his nose, flicks it.
Yeah.
Or it's the acid.
creatures that
In the acid.
Are there any creatures that could be an acid?
Creatures that could be an acid.
That I could turn into realistically?
I don't. Well, you wouldn't know them
Why not?
if you did.
Yeah.
I can tell you I know them.
I think
Oh, my bad.
as a player, I think you would just know just the humble little forest animals.
Okay. All right. Oh, actually, were you fine with the list I sent you though?
Yeah, the list you sent me seemed fine.
Fishy?
No, I might go opposite direction.
Shark.
Lion.
Fine.
Flying.
Okay, y'all. I need y'all to talk and do some shit while I look this up.
I mean, if he's gonna go in, I can just take a look at the spot that has been cleared out, and I can just aim at whatever might be coming through. Probably shoot it with my crossbow.
I mean, yeah, it's probably a good idea to keep your weapon ready for sure. Do you think we need to like tie a rope to him or anything in case something sucks him under?
Well, he already has my rope, so he can use it at any point.
I would have been like, your rope basically is gone.
What?
It disintegrated.
It would have
It's
basically
that acid.
disintegrated.
Yeah, so there goes my rope.
As you guys are discussing this, actually, considering how long this has been going on, you're gonna end up noticing that like there's kind of like a bubbling almost coming up from that corner, and as that happens, you're gonna end up seeing what is like just like a shattering of this actual like frozen water
I
acid.
shoot at it.
So you're gonna shoot at it?
Yeah, I shoot at the.
Okay,
with my
go
crossbow.
ahead and roll at disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, you can't really see what you're shooting at, so
I'm gonna mess up here.
that's fine. I have my Discord open.
That's a 23.
Nice.
Okay. Even with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 and then an 18.
Cool.
And then plus 7.
All right. So yeah, you're gonna end up hitting this thing. So go ahead and roll for damage.
22. Sorry, what was that?
You're gonna hit him. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Uh, 11 damage.
Okay. So as that crossbow bolt ends up going through, you're gonna end up seeing is it looks like this thing with like these just long claws and just like tendrils kind of coming out of it ends up kind of like crawling over a little bit of that rock, grabbing onto it as you see like it has like this crazy amount of just spiraling acid kind of coming off of it as you end up seeing these other tendrils kind of like coming out of the lower of its back and its neck and just kind of like basically everywhere you can see, even like the front of its chest, as you're gonna end up seeing it grab onto that rock, and you just see this thing get like shot and basically like catapult across. Go ahead and everyone roll what would be investigation on this? Or
Wait, hold on.
Perception
So
if
wait.
you feel like you wouldn't be paying attention.
It's basically grabbing this.
Yep.
And shooting itself that way.
Yes.
That's the goal, is to get out from being trapped.
Yes.
11. What'd you say? Investigation.
Investigation or perception. If you feel like you'd really be paying attention and trying to like grasp what's happening here, roll investigation. If you feel like it would be something more passive that you pick up.
Oh, I totally be paying attention.
16.
16.
9.
I got an 11.
Okay. So neither of you are really going to get an exact pickup on this, but you're going to end up seeing what just looks like the face of like a monstrosity as it kind of like comes up through the air and kind of like looks over at you. You're going to end up seeing what just look like these like grayish eyes just kind of like sweeping all the way back across and almost consuming its face, as it looks like the entire thing is just like almost like ingrained and stained into its flesh, as you end up seeing these tendrils just kind of like latching onto anything that it can and almost extending out off of its body as it ends up grabbing onto other parts of the wall and into the actual acid itself and pulling itself and like really latching back down inside.
Going back into the acid.
I let out a blood-curdling scream that I'm not going to do right now for your neighbors.
And you would have seen this thing basically just like land right where
So I would.
Ooh, it's shiny too.
Is there? Okay, would I've seen it? Because I kind of want to intercept it in the air.
You're
you
over
want to
here.
intercept it in the air.
I know.
It's over here.
I understand that.
I'm okay. So explain to me
My
what
thought
what
process
are you
is
doing that allows you to do this?
flyby.
What?
The ability flyby.
Okay.
So basically, if I turn into a specific creature, I'm wondering if I'm allowed to before I actually do this, right? And I want to fly by, basically go in, hit it, knock it off its trajectory so it goes into a different area, and then it basically flyby allows me to hit it and come back out without being attacked.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but
Is
you
that
would
something possible?
So in the split second you're seeing this thing, no.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm asking.
We had a cool attempt though.
I think I've used up my cool
Like
shit.
it would end up taking too much time. Like this, even just a reactionary, you wouldn't be able to do this because basically this
Okay.
would be a reaction to its move.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
So I let out a scream.
What the heck is that?
I don't fucking know. Was that Edda?
I don't know. It didn't look like him.
Is it? So you said right here.
That's roughly where it landed.
So Did I see it?
Did you see it like land?
Did I see it like launch?
Yeah, you would have seen it launch. Yeah,
Okay,
you
so I
also
saw it go that way, so I would have moved over
Oh.
here. Sorry.
Casualty.
No!
So my question is like,
Big red
is it
ones.
within attack range from land,
You
or would I have to maneuver
You'd have
my
to
way
go
up?
into the acid to get there. You can't see it in the acid. You can see where it landed roughly. That doesn't mean it's still
Is it,
there.
There's like a
is it
splash.
visible or is it in the
no,
water
it's
now?
not visible. That's what I'm saying. It's not visible. You saw it land there. It might not be there anymore.
I cast shape water again, and I make it translucent to see if I. Or actually, I try to fucking I have a 30-foot range, so I try to like freeze this area of 5 feet.
Can I
to block
cast
it.
Firebolt where I saw it go?
Yeah, you could cast Fireball where you saw it.
Alright, I would like to do that.
Okay. So you're trying to block it again.
Yep.
Or trying to cast Fireball.
I'll shoot a bolt in there.
Okay, you'll shoot a bolt in there in that location. Okay.
Yep.
So both of you make attack rolls.
7 plus 5. 12.
I did 22.
22. Okay. Both of you guys end up missing.
Okay, fair enough.
So you went ahead and did that. Okay, you're trying to block it in.
You did that.
Okay, then my other cast
Good
would be
job.
making that area in front like closer to me translucent, so I can see if it's trying to go through the ice and trying to barge. through.
Okay. You're doing that.
Do I see anything?
You're not seeing anything. I'll tell you
Okay.
if you see something.
Okay,
All right,
just
what do
want
you
to
guys do?
I got to make sure.
Danny, absolutely sure.
You sure? Go ahead, purple. Tell me.
I'm pretty sure.
I would like to come over here to one of these boxes and throw it in the water and try to jump
Start
onto
handing
it.
him some Benjamin. You know?
Okay. All right, so you
My
can go ahead
goal
and do
is to try to get onto the scaffolding.
that. Sure, so you can go ahead and do that. Throw those in.
So I realize it's not there, so I.
What am I rolling for?
To throw them in, you're not going to roll for it.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
a good roll.
they're not too heavy boxes.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get over to the scaffolding.
Well, here,
Why are you tossing our food in there?
Kai, could you freeze the acid so you could make a path?
yeah,
for it?
here. Just here you go.
It's going to take a couple rounds of combat for you to actually be able to kind of like create a path, but you're able to create a path.
Okay. I would like to use that path then, and then try to throw back as much of their food as they can. Sorry, I didn't realize that was your food. I'll give you some rations.
There's your little path.
Nice. There for an hour.
Ooh.
30 minutes.
All right.
Wait, does that mean it's frozen here and frozen here now?
It looks like it might be. Here, if you want to, you can start marking off the areas that you froze.
So it'd be right here. Would be frozen. Well, I'd be
Here?
close enough. So 5.
Is it like a wall, or is it just like a-
30,
like a-
yeah,
just-
right there.
Oh,
Just
okay.
it's just a
Because you can
straight
keep casting it.
I
And
can
just
keep-
like
Oh,
freeze
okay.
the entire area.
beautiful cantrip.
All right. I would like
Sorry,
to.
not Spider-Man.
It's better than creating bonfire.
I would just like to investigate this area and see if I can see.
Yeah, sure.
As she's doing that, I'd say, hey, tell me where you want to look,
Whatever,
and I
leaving it.
cast shape water and make it translucent where she wants to look.
Okay, so you're doing the help action then.
I was at 18, but help action. Does that mean I roll
Just
again?
roll again.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
All right. So as you end up kind of looking, you end up seeing actually in one of the spots that you're actually looking at, like those kind of like the eyes, almost like kind of like moving in the water, just looking up at you, as you see like looks like this entirety of the front just start unhinging like a snake. You just see like rolls of like tendril like teeth just kind of like coming out. As this thing just kind of comes all the way down, it feels like it's not even opening from its mouth. It's opening down through the jaw, down the neck, partway into the chest,
Goddamn python.
as it leaps at you.
Oh shit.
Okay. Dex save, I guess, probably.
It's going to be a dex save. Yeah.
Since I am currently making
bouncing
that
out. That's how it works.
translucent, I'm casting shape water at the time, can I basically change? Can I?
You were doing this as a help for her. It's just happening regardless.
18 dex save.
Okay. So as it ends up happening, you're gonna see this thing basically lunge right at your face. You're gonna end up seeing that basically this thing barely misses you as you end up kind of like stepping out of the way as it dives back over and kind of like gets a couple tendrils on the actual like scaffolding itself and punches some holes through the wood and then falls back on the other side
Can I still see him?
where he was.
Or where he fell back? Like, can I see him over here?
If you turn around rather quickly, yes, you'd be able to see
Okay.
him.
I would like to cast
He's gonna hate me.
Oh boy.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Well, hold on. Before that would have happened, would I have?
Well, let's finish her.
I choose a 5-foot
I would-
square of unoccupied space in the ground that you can see within range. A medium hand is made from the soil that rises there.
There's no
reaches-
soil.
Ugh, so that won't work.
Yeah, it has to be like dry land.
Ugh.
And it doesn't have to be necessarily soil, but it has to be dry land.
Dang it, then I can't really do anything. I guess I'm just gonna like run over here to see where it went.
So, I mean, I wanted to do is see if I could basically stop the translucent part of it and use the portion that causes the water to form into simple shapes and animate it at my direction. Basically, pull it to me.
You'd be pulling the water around it.
Yeah, trying to force it, like
Right,
using
but-
the
but
water
so-
to bring it to me.
I see what you're saying, but so you're trying to move what would be considered like a medium to large creature. You don't know exactly.
I don't know.
You're trying to pull a medium to large creature in essentially a small current of 5, pulling it in a direction. You're not going to get anything.
Damn. That'd been sweet.
But
Would I have seen it jump over?
yeah, you would have seen it jump over.
Okay, I would have gone to up with it. I would have ran across my ice.
Can I ready sword burst so that way if he
Try
comes
to
at me again I can
Get up there.
So here's the thing. You can ready it. Like in the sense where sword burst is a reaction or sword burst is an action.
it's an action.
So if you ready it, you're going to cast the
Or no.
spell regardless. But if he doesn't come in 6 seconds, then the spell fizzles.
Oh,
It would be like holding a fireball in your hand. You could hold it in your hand, but in 6 seconds you don't use it, it's gone.
okay. Never mind.
How tall is the sewer? Like, how tall is this? Like the ceiling?
It's about 30 feet up.
30 feet up.
Zatu would know he was up there.
Talk to do something.
Is Zatu just chilling?
When
What can you do?
I'm trying. Like, so I have a couple different creatures I can turn into.
I would like to cast
Somebody roll.
Firebolt again.
Okay, somebody roll a d20 for me.
Hold on.
Somebody just roll a d20. You're not doing anything. Roll a d20.
17. 17.
Okay, d20.
And then my Firebolt is a 17 as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
There you go.
Your firebolt is going to miss.
It is.
Oh, you rolled. Wait. So you rolled disadvantage, but yeah. So that's fine because you still missed. All right. So as you guys are actually experiencing this, you're gonna end up seeing that there is like kind of like a break almost in some of the scaffolding underneath you. As the scaffolding begins to kind of like shake, and as it begins to shake, you're gonna end up seeing one of the legs just kind of like breaks, and you see splinters of wood just kind of fly off as the thing begins tilting slightly towards that corner. Almost like you'd see like in Jaws, where like the ship kind of begins falling and kind of
So
pulling
like
you
it kind of
towards this
goes
enemy.
like this kind of thing.
Exactly, it starts pulling you towards that direction.
All right.
And as that happens, though, as it kind of breaks off in the wood splinters, you're gonna end up seeing what is like just one giant tendril come out and grab onto the stairs. Another giant tendril grab onto the other part as it kind of like comes through. Another tendril like shooting up.
So can I see that?
You can see that.
Okay. I want to try firing it.
You want to try firing the tendrils?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be partial cover. So just know that.
Would we be able to tell what size this creature is at this point?
All you see is tendrils.
Would we assume, like, we know it?
That's a 26 to hit.
Okay. 26 is gonna hit.
Roll a 19 plus 7.
There you go.
Okay.
We would at least know it's a.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 8.
Alright, so as this ends up happening, you're going to end up seeing that one of your bolts goes like right through the tendril. As this all kind of happens, you're going to see this thing just kind of begin pulling itself out and crawling towards you as you see like this horrific face with these tendril teeth just kind of unhinging and coming all the way down, looking at both of you. And we're going to stop there. We're going to be starting the next session off right in the combat.
How?
We're going to be starting it in combat.
Even with me?
I guess so.
Okay, at that point in time, could we decipher how big this creature is?
Yes, you would.
How
This
big
thing
is
is a more of a medium creature.
Can I respond now so they can react to what I'm gonna do? Can I do a response to it right now?
Yeah, you can.
And then we can end on it after this ability.
Sure, let's do it.
I'm gonna bonus action into a giant toad.
Okay. Narutoing here. Got it.
And I'm gonna use swallow on the creature.
Okay.
The toad makes one bite attack against a medium or smaller target. It is grappling. If the attack hits, the target is swallowed. The grapple ends. The swallowed target is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the toad, and it takes 10 3d6 acid damage. Oh wait, it doesn't take acid damage, does it? At the start of each turn.
It's still grappled.
It's still grappled, but I mean...
Are you now turning into an animal? That's your action, right?
My bonus
That's a
action.
bonus
Oh,
action.
it's a bonus action?
Because of Circle of the Moon.
I couldn't remember.
So I mean, is acid damage like not gonna do anything to it?
My resist might be immune. We won't see until we find out.
Fuck it.
I want to keep going.
Fuck it. I'm doing it. So
You guys want to keep going?
I'm totally cool with keep going.
I
know we're kind of getting to the time we normally cut. So
I don't.
Well, the last couple times we normally
We've-
cut. because
we've
we
cut
had to
early.
leave early.
okay. Well then we can keep going.
Minutes, I guess, yeah.
That's fine. You know what? I'm trying it.
Everyone roll initiative.
I'm trying it. Wait, can I do that though? Starting off or no?
it's gonna be your first round of combat. So everyone roll initiative.
I'm rolling high today.
What?
I got a good roll.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
There you go. Did you add your bonus? Your initiative bonus? There you go.
Do we roll for Zatu as well?
I guess yeah. Roll for Zatu. All right. So let's go above the 20.
I got a 23.
Oh.
23.
Hold on. 16 for Zatu, plus whatever he's got.
I roll for Zatu.
Oh,
So an 18.
Oh, then 18.
Okay, so you got 23.
I got 23.
You got 20.
I got a 21.
21. Okay.
21?
Zatu got what?
What?
18 plus whatever he's got.
Oh, plus
Okay.
So probably he's 19 or whatever.
And what'd you get?
I got a 12.
12.
I might not be able to do this then.
Oh, jeez, mate.
You shouldn't have said anything.
It's okay. Well, because I'm not gonna be here. I wanted to like.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be here next week, so yeah.
I got you, mate.
Guys! Guys!
Oh, shit!
Yes. I'll go ahead and I'll show everyone exactly what this thing is.
Edar's transformed.
So this is what they're fighting.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Venom. It's Venom. It's a parasite that turned him into a creature. That's gotta
There
be
you
it.
Okay. So that's what you're fighting. Alright, so going the first round of combat. So the creature is going to go ahead and facing you guys down.
Right in front of me.
I'm right next to you.
It's going to
okay?
go ahead and basically just start coming at you with everything that it's got. So this is going to end up being 2 strikes coming right at you. So this is going to end up being a 23 and a 22 to hit.
At me? Okay, yeah, both hit.
Alright. And that's going to end up being a total of 9 I think that's piercing damage. Or-
This is just a her, right? Okay, I was like, you pointed at me, so I was like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. She only has 10 health.
Mm-hmm. Nine of it's gone. Nine of it's gone.
that was a great response.
Shit. I'm here for the lulls.
Look, one way or another, I'm swallowing this bitch. Better heal up while it's trapped.
Right.
Surprising guy.
So now let's go ahead. Now let's go ahead and go to who's next? Dino.
I would hope so. I'm gonna use one of my superiority dice. I'm gonna use Commander's Strike. I'm
Okay.
gonna forego one of my attacks and use my bonus action and direct it towards an ally that can see or hear me.
Okay.
And use its reaction for an attack.
Okay.
Give it to you, Kai.
Wait, you're doing what?
I'm letting you do an attack as a reaction.
Okay.
I'm basically giving up my attack and giving it to you.
Okay, can I... That just allows me to only...
he gets an action, not a bonus action, right?
He gets an act. So when you take the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct an ally that can see or hear you to strike using its reaction.
Okay, so he's gonna be able to strike, but he can't shapeshift.
It has to be anything that you can do as a reaction, and I don't think
Anything you do as an
spell
action.
As an action. So I can do Produce Flame and attack it with Produce Flame.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so you'd be able to do that. Okay.
Venom is.
So, attacking it.
Okay.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 is not gonna hit. Fuck. All right, so you're gonna end up producing a flame and kind of having it right underneath this thing, and it just kind of like feels the flame and begins to kind of slide out as it kind of grabs onto another piece of wood that's kind of splintering and begins kind of crawling towards you.
Doesn't like fire.
Okay. Going to Elena, unless you don't have anything else. Going to Elena.
Okay, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
It's
Good
like
idea.
I could have technically turned into a...
So will that reset the whole 10 thing? 'Cause it says it's going to be 13 plus my dex now.
13 plus your
Oh,
dex.
because
Yeah.
one of your wild shape is a bonus action.
I can use it still. as an
So
action.
that okay.
Oh,
Anyway.
That's not going to reset your health. That's only going to add to your armor class.
it's make you harder to
Oh,
hit.
Yeah.
okay.
Which, I mean, theoretically could help you, but, you know.
Alright, well, I'm still going to do it. So my AC will be.
Just go to your abilities and look at dex and then plus whatever.
Alright, so armor class is now 16. I really need to retreat unless I can. Hold on a second. Can I do. Oh, wait. I would like to cast Expeditious Retreat. It is a bonus action,
Yes, mage armor.
but it's a
Oh,
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Bonus action.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
so
forgot
you're
that was bonus action.
The spell allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast a spell, each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. So basically, I just like to dash backwards to try to get away from him.
Cool.
And then
You wouldn't even need the dash action to get away from it.
I just didn't want opportunity attack.
Oh, does it?
Does it
Yeah.
forego?
Yeah, does it say that it?
No,
Because
I thought if I dashed. it
No,
would.
dash
Done.
just means you get to move double your
Yeah,
movement speed.
disengagement means what you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then
I mean, you still can do dash as a bonus action now for until the spell ends. So
Yeah.
at least you have more room to go.
But it is going to take an opportunity attack against you. And that's going to end up being a 18 hit.
Oh,
And that's going to end up being that is going to be 7 piercing damage.
yeah, I'm already down.
I think you would be closer to Kai if he hit you right there.
But that wasn't double your max health, right? So you're still alive. You're just down.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Going to Zatu.
So I didn't dash.
So who's doing Zatu?
No, because he would have hit you and
I
taken
would
you down.
assume he.
He's going to cast Toll of Dead.
Since
Yeah,
he
he's
got
gonna attack
damage,
twice.
he might do Toll of the
Alright.
Dead or his orb.
So he is going to pass the. I'm sorry. The creature is going to go ahead and pass the other save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, going to the next one in the initiative order. That is going to end up being Kai.
Wait, you already went? Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
turn. Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action to a giant toad.
Oh, it's good.
Do you have a
Wait.
thing that I can move?
No, I have a giant toad.
Just
Do you have
pretend.
anything giant that I can?
Here's a giant
Here's
toad.
the elemental's right there.
Yeah.
That's giant.
Yeah, it's a large creature.
Don't move her.
So I can put it on the thing.
You had room.
All right, there's your giant toad.
Okay, so my giant toad is now going to use Swallow.
Swallow. Okay.
He goes the medium creature. That's a large creature. So yeah, I mean, the toad takes one bite against a medium or tar, and it's grappling it. If the attack hits,
So it has to hit.
yeah.
Go ahead. Let's see. Does it hit?
I'm gonna fucking.
You gotta make your
I have
attack.
to make the bite.
So it is grappling. So at first, I think you would try to attempt to grapple it first.
Correct.
And then after you successfully grappled it, then you can.
I know a lot of the times when it comes to a creature trying to swallow something, it's typically a bite attack, and then the creature has to make like a strength save or something like that.
Yeah.
In order to actually be swallowed.
Oh wait, it actually does say your
Oh,
bite.
yeah, melee attack +4 to hit, reach 5 foot, one target, hit 7, 1d10 +2 piercing damage, and poison damage, and the target is grappled. Escape is a DC 13.
Yeah. So swallow the tip makes one bite attack. Yeah. So yeah.
So basically, I use bite against it. As long as it hits, I
Yeah.
can swallow
So
it.
go ahead and make your attack.
So it's a melee attack +4.
So d20 +4.
+4.
Oh, roll high.
14 didn't hit. No, it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit?
No.
Okay. Well, that's
No,
sad.
it's a 7.
All right. So you end up trying to bite as this thing kind of like the tendrils end up kind of like redirecting your face a little bit out of the way as it ends up kind of like lurching down and kind of like propping itself up on
Okay.
all four in its tendrils.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I mean, besides I can move, that's about it.
Okay.
Could I?
You would just probably.
I basically tried to move to position myself between me and Elena.
You don't really have the room. for
Yeah, you
that.
wouldn't have the
As a
room.
large creature,
Taking up like the whole scaffold.
you pretty much probably would have went about on the stairs and right
The
there.
scaffolding is collapsing right now, by the way. So that is something to note.
Okay, so I should basically be getting off the scaffold. Can I?
You'd have to grab her.
I can standing leap.
Right, but you'd have to grab her though. So it would be an action.
Action.
essentially, to grab
That's
her.
well. That's fine. Yeah.
You
But
have to
so
wait
my
till
question is like, could I like my moving? My thought process was because that's a separate scaffold. The one that's going backwards was to kind of push her back off that. I don't know if
You
that
would
counts
be-
as an action.
That would be an action.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I can't do anything else.
So, all right. So then going on to the next one then. So, first the creature that is already there. As you end up kind of moving towards it, it's going to go ahead and make its attacks against you.
Okay.
So that is going to be 2 attacks going right at you. One is going to end up being a. That's not going to hit. That's going to be a 12 to hit. The other one is going to be a 15 to hit.
They both hit.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're a toad.
Yeah.
That's right. So then that is
Barely.
going to be a total of 6. What was it? That's 6 piercing damage and a total of
Yeah, I don't know.
7 bludgeoning damage or slashing damage. Sorry.
So mine is 13 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Going to Dina.
Big motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what to figure out. Yeah,
I
I'm getting
think
fired
what-
up too.
I think as Dino sees that Elena gets down, he tries to
maybe distract this monstrosity, is now yelling at the creature, trying to get its attention. Just yelling out, "Hey, you big slimy elf over here! Go after me! Come on, you know you want this juicy tender goblin!" As he shoots another crossbow.
Okay.
Where is your beak?
Right there.
Oh.
I know,
Okay.
I didn't see it earlier either.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
That is 17.
Okay. All right. So you said those things. So go ahead and make your attack.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 is going to miss.
Figured as much.
All right. Anything else?
No, I just keep taunting it.
Okay. Going to Elena. Elena's back up
Yay!
at 1 HP.
Yay!
So you're lucky that was in that 20. It wasn't on the attack.
Okay, I would like to immediately just drink it.
Okay. Elena's back up at 1 HP.
Yep.
4,
I hear
5, 6,
Does-
7.
Does her knocking out reset the ship, though? Out of curiosity?
No, she has to have a long rest.
Okay.
I healed for 9, so that brings me up to full. As of my full 10, yeah.
Nice.
And
The
then
guy didn't move.
as a, I feel like that's all I can really do because if I try to move, he's gonna hit me again.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's just gonna be my turn
Okay.
because
Right.
this was an action, so
Yeah.
I don't really have
Do you have
many.
any other like bonus action spells?
Only Misty. I guess I could Misty Step, but that would be opportunity attack too, wouldn't it?
No, Misty Step wouldn't
Oh,
be,
no?
but it's an action. Misty Step is an action.
Oh, no, it's not.
Say bonus action.
Yeah, it says one bonus action.
Oh, okay, my mistake.
Nice.
Okay. I would like to Misty Step back here.
Well, why? Cool. All right,
Who's
so you
that?
managed to Misty Step away. All right,
And then because I've never done that, I go, whoa, what was that?
very cool. All right, going to Zatu. Zatu is going to 100% Toll the Dead,
Toll the dead?
and he's going to fail.
Ah, come on!
Wait, no,
man.
that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
Oh, wait.
That's
Oh,
good.
I thought
That's
it like Zatu
No.
failing the.
No. Zatu just rolls it. If he fails to roll the d12, so he knows the creature taking damage immediately.
Okay.
Yes, the creature failed to roll.
A creature failed.
He failed to
Makes me
save.
feel better.
Yeah, there you go. I'm about to say, wow, you're really rooting for the
No,
damnation.
I misinterpreted the fail. I thought like Zatu failed the roll. Okay, continue.
So yeah, does somebody want to roll a damage for him?
Let's go.
I think it's a d12. 'cause
You're
he's already
rolling.
taking damage.
D12?
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay.
I'm about to get you to just drop it in over there. 'Cause
All right.
Okay, you want me to put it right in here for you?
honestly, yeah.
There you go.
All right, going to Kai.
Get a guy.
Kai.
I'm going for swallow again. So
Let's
bite.
do it. God damn it!
Come on, man!
8's not gonna hit.
No, he's not gonna hit.
What did you miss at? Or did you hit it at a certain number?
I missed at 12.
Yeah.
I can't do anything else, so.
It's very unfortunate. All right, going to the next one at the top of the order. It's gonna go ahead and make 2 more attacks right at you in your face. Okay. That's the damage dice. Let me go ahead and
I'm just
roll
gonna
this.
keep repeating.
Okay, one's definitely gonna miss. It's gonna be a 10,
Yep. Okay.
and then
I'm an 11, by the way.
and then the other one's gonna hit because it's over 20. So that's gonna be a total of 6, and then 7. No wait, 6,
6.
and then a 5. No.
Well, no, he only hit me once.
Oh, okay. So then 6
Wow.
then. Yeah. Because it was it was a lower number, 6. Sorry, I'm like reading a different
Lower
sheet.
number is definitely 5.
Yeah, the other number.
The lower number is definitely 5.
No, because the 5 wasn't right. The 5 was
Okay.
modifier.
Okay. That's fine.
It was a 1 damage and I had 5 to it. So.
No, Chief.
My bad. My bad.
I'm just gonna get ready for another minus.
Going to Dino.
Alright. Does that allow me to do that again? If you do the same thing?
Oh, that reminds me, by the way. It's going to end up, after making its attacks at you, is going to go ahead and start going in your direction.
So can I opportunity attack it?
You get an opportunity attack. It's going to use all its movement to go.
Do it! So I mean, I'm gonna opportunity attack.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because how can I swallow opportunity attack?
You could bite, and then if you grapple it, then...
Yeah. So keep doing what you're doing, mate. Wait, using this will it fuck it up? No. Okay.
But that's not even a D20.
Oh, come on, man!
You're rolling a D12?
No, he rolled a D20 last time. I can atone for I can back him up for that.
Damn it! I'm never gonna make his armor class.
Oh no, I can't go. Well, at least I got stuck up there.
Yeah, true.
That would be a 11.
Nope.
7 plus 4.
Big oof. Big oof.
Fuck!
Alright. Going. So you guys are really. Yeah, without Edar, you guys are really struggling to do anything.
Alright! Fuck this shit! Toss my crossbow now to the ground, seeing as it's fucking eye level with me now, and give him the old 1-2.
Okay.
Been waiting for this for a while, mate. What was it? Ooh, okay. 23 to hit.
What the fuck? Gonna hit?
Fuck! 23 to hit. I'll just do the full. Ooh, this is just the one. But okay. What am I doing?
Woo!
Yeah. 5, 11, and then I'm going to do Fury of the Small and add an extra 3 damage to that.
Okay. How much damage?
14 damage.
That's some big damage.
I can't do anything.
I'm foaming at the mouth right now. Ribbit.
Okay.
Did you
Cool.
say?
Alright.
Can we have told by at this point what type of creature this is?
You cannot make any connection to anything.
I think it's a monstrosity, basically.
Yeah, it basically like you're just like staring in the face of what feels like this like liquid
Venom.
creature that's just okay.
Or Carnage, but this color.
All right,
Because Carnage is scarier looking.
all right. So going to Elena.
Okay, I would like to move this way over and
Okay.
then cast Firebolt at him.
Sure.
Nice.
That'll be a 20, not nat.
Yeah, 20's gonna hit.
Nice.
And that is. I just want to make sure I do the correct damage. It is a D10, which is. Yay! I'm learning. 8 damage. Yeah, 8 damage.
Okay. Cool. And as you end up doing that, you're gonna end up seeing like a little bit of like his shoulder ends up kind of like singeing a little bit as it kind of ends up repairing itself.
Guys, can you do anything with fire? It looks like fire works on him.
Not me.
All right, going into Zatu with Holdout, and he's gonna fail.
Yes.
All right, so I roll a d12.
No. It's you. No, it's
One.
not you.
Big oof.
Damn it! Damn!
All right, and going to Kai.
Well, I'm going to long jump. It's 20
Ribbit.
feet. Swim, jump, whatever you want to do at 20 feet. Basically,
Yep.
it's
So
gonna
then,
put
would
it
you
right
be able? So
behind-
going to the edge, would you be able to make? I think you'd be able to make it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right behind it.
Okay.
So I'm basically gonna have a.
Be on the acid. Okay, so you're gonna take acid damage.
I'm okay with that. But I'm a frog.
It's going to be 6 acid damage.
Do I get anything because I give acid
You're not a
damage?
poisonous
No.
frog?
I'm just a giant toad. I'm a giant creature, so like, does that matter that I'm only partially? in it?
Congratulations, 4 feet of burn.
No, okay. So how much? Sorry, how much damage?
6.
Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to do swallow.
I have advantage.
That's what I was gonna say. I have advantage because we're between the two.
You have advantage.
Alright, I'm using your shit. Oh, yes! That's a 22. Yeah, that's 22.
22?
22 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Hits.
So as a reaction, it's gonna go ahead and make an attack against you. That's gonna hit. That's gonna be enough to hit.
But I'm grappled. I grappled it.
No, this is in response to you attacking. Basically, it's a reaction.
It's a legendary.
No, it's basically this would be a reaction to the attack. I didn't want to interrupt you. And he's gonna go ahead and hit you for a total of 8.
That's fine. Well,
Yeah. It's basically you're gonna watch as like a tail almost forms out, and another tendril comes and kind of guides it. It just kind of like slashes into you as you're biting onto it.
Okay, so it's 7 parentheses 1d10 plus 2 piercing damage.
Roll a d10 and
It's not this one.
no, it's this one.
It's this one. It's that one. 8 plus 2, which is 10. Why does it say 7?
Because that's regular if you're not using the rolls.
Oh,
that's
got
just Flat damage.
Plus another d10 of poison damage. So that's
so how much damage?
8 damage of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then another d10, which is 6 poison damage.
Okay.
Now it is
Poison.
Poison.
Yes, poison.
And now the target is grappled. It needs to via escape of DC 13. But at the same time, I used swallow. I didn't use bite. So I bit it, did the damage, and I swallowed it. So if the attack hits, the target is swallowed. The grapple ends, so it's no longer grapple.
Sure.
I swallow the target. It's blinded and restrained. It has a total cover against attacks and other effects outside the toad. It takes 3d6 acid damage. So does it take acid damage?
You can go ahead and roll your
3d6.
damage.
Let's
And you can
fucking
roll your damage.
let's do it. Where's my shit? I'm rolling this bitch.
Yeah, I'll get that out of the way.
3d6. Let's go, baby. That is 10.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So you did stuff. You don't know what happened, but you did stuff. All right. So as that.
Hold on. And it takes at the start of each, and it takes 10d3 acid damage at the start of each of the toad's turns. The toad can have one target swallowed. If the toad dies, the creature no longer is restrained by it and can escape from the corpse using 5 feet of movement, exiting prone.
And then right now the creature has to do a strength save right to get out.
It doesn't say. I think it's just there.
Okay.
It doesn't like
I'd have to look at it, but
What's the question?
swallow. All right.
So I think initially it
Garth.
had to make a grapple check.
But it's not grappled anymore. It's restrained. The target is blinded and restrained.
So when you took the bite initially, it
Yes.
says, and the target is grappled. DC
Okay,
13.
it can take its action on its turn to roll its 13 strength save.
okay. A toad makes one bite attack against a medium or small creature.
But he's the one who told me about the
That is grapple. So yeah, I would have had to have made a DC
check first.
check first to see if I was grappled.
Yeah.
So you had to read a little more closely.
If you read, let me go back.
Well,
to
no, it said if the bite hits.
Okay, the
If
toad.
the bite hits, then they have to make a dex save, or not dex save.
No, if the bite hits against a medium or smaller, it is grapple. It is
It is
grapple.
grappling.
It is
So
grappling.
that's if
It
they.
has to be. It has like that. They have to be grappled.
No,
They are-
meaning swallowing means I hit the bite.
The toad makes one bite attack against a medium or small target. It is grappling.
Okay, so I have to grapple it
So you
first
have to
then.
already have grappled.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
it's not swallowed yet
You
then.
basically have to successfully do this entire bite, and then you can go to swallow.
Okay, so I just bit then. So
Yeah.
no acid damage then. Right.
So, but as you're like
Okay.
kind of biting onto this thing, you're gonna end up seeing that like basically like the kind of like the exoskeleton to a degree starts to kind of like crack, and you're gonna end up seeing when there's like a little bit of flesh underneath of it. As you end up seeing it kind of like receding a little bit, and some of the tendrils end up kind of like pulling back in as you end up watching this thing kind of begin like kind of reforming and kind of like retreating into its skin as you end up seeing Edar just lying there in your mouth.
So basically, Edard is just grappled in my tongue right now, or mouth.
Drop it, Kai.
No! I do not drop that shit.
Well, you're
Nope.
a toad. You can't.
I can understand.
Right, you can't talk.
I'm not gonna. But I don't.
Would we
I'm
still
not
be
fucking dropping that.
Are we still in combat?
No, you guys aren't in combat.
Oh, I seeing as he's in his mouth, I go in and lunge and grab Edder. Probably what? Is it just his head, or can I see his?
You could probably see most of his body.
Okay, I just grab him from like the chest and just like try to pull him out.
Zatu's
of his
over
mouth.
here, isn't he?
Yeah, that's with you over there.
Do you think he'd come up here and like give him like a help to try to?
I don't think he would.
So I guess I try to pull him out of the Kai's mouth.
Okay, Kai, are you gonna let him or no? Okay.
From over.
So go ahead and do athletics.
Is he awake?
Yeah, so it's gonna be athletics. No, he's passed out. So it's gonna be athletics against your basically against your athletics, which it's contested strength basically, but
That's the strength of my.
I got a nat 20.
He's a fucking tiny little shit, and I'm a giant toad. I'm a large animal.
but
He got a nat 20.
he got a nat 20. And,
But I got a nat 20,
Fucking
baby.
dang.
and if you don't end up getting a nat 20, basically what's gonna end up happening is like it's gonna be like a readjust you do with your bite, and then he's just gonna kind of like snag him out during like a little readjust of like your grip. Your
Bitch, if
bite.
I get a fucking nat 20 right
Oh, I
now.
want to see it. I want to see it actually.
I'm curious.
He's
That
gonna get that one.
Oh, it was so close.
18.
Damn.
All right. So as you're kind of like feel like you're losing, you end up kind of readjusting your bite a little bit, and then just manage to like pry him out.
So is the purple thing like actually like has completely receded into Edit, or is
It looks like it's receded into him.
like
and-
completely?
Yeah, it's just like kind of like receded into his flesh. Like it's not all back yet, but it's just like all kind
So
of.
you could like pull apart like a tendril from him that was still just trying to
But does
recede
Zatu
back.
have anything that he'd be as a necromancer?
He's not gonna be able to get over there.
Mage hand.
What can I see from over here?
You could definitely see that Dino is over there, just kind of like holding Edard, and this giant toad just sitting in acid.
Okay, I feel
Which
like
reminds me, by the way, you're another round of combat, so you'd be taking acid damage. So it's gonna be 5.
I would
Okay, well I will.
kinda
Get
jog.
the fuck
I
out
will
of there.
move out of acid damage. I'm down to 9 HP. So, well, where are you at this point?
I'm
And
still-
where's Edard at this point?
I think Edit would just be right here on top of the rock with me.
Could you
Can he?
pull Edard on
I
top
don't-
of a rock?
Well, I yanked him out.
Yeah.
He got
It's a nat 20.
It's a
Yeah.
nat 20, so
It
yeah.
was an
He's
incredible
having
feat
like
of strength.
yeah, he's having like basically it'd be
It's-
like if a car ran
From
over a
the
baby,
power of up.
like a car ran over a baby, and he's like fuck it.
So from the power of his boots, he was able to spring backwards, and up. The power of up allowed Edard to land.
I feel like I would have just like grabbed him like this and just thrown him right behind me onto the rock is what happened.
Okay. That
Or
works.
just like shoulder toss basically.
So actually, in the motion of you doing that, Edard like kind of like just snaps like partly awake as he's just kind of like super fuzzy.
So I'd be here. Like,
You heard
I
me
would-
say that I jogged over here, right?
Yes. I
Okay, so where would he have landed? Do you
Right there.
Oh, right here. Okay.
I'd be on land over here.
I thought you were saying that you threw him off the rock.
You're just gonna have both of these halflings just kind of standing off on the side, just like watching but not really caring what's going on.
They don't give a shit. That's a giant toad.
No, they're just kind of like watching us.
That's a Saturday night.
They live in the sewer. This is pretty
yeah,
normal.
it isn't. It's
Alright.
dinner and a show.
It's like medieval times for them.
Exactly. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the dude's eating chickens.
It's a great place, by the way.
Turkey legs at medieval.
It depends on.
It
Well,
depends, but anyway, so
I mean, I'm still a toad at this point because I still don't know if anything's
What the fuck?
how awake? Like, can I really?
it sounds like it's kind of echoing. You still hear some voices that are kind of like going off in your head, but then you end up hearing Dino's voice coming through really
Like
strong.
echoing, maybe like a ringing.
Are the halflings high?
No, they're not very high.
Like, am I conscious enough to make like full coherent sentences sure I'm.
It's kind of like it's struggling for you, but you'd be able to do
What happened?
Ribbit.
That was a terrible fall.
I
Do
just
a
want to
better
go
one.
up to you. You're still kind of like on your back. Still like on his back, basically. I just want to like get up on top and just grab him and pull him up. He's like, "You fucking almost killed us. That's what fucking happened." And toss you back onto the ground.
Clearly, that's not something I would do.
Oh yeah, you want to talk to Elena right over there?
Dude, you literally almost killed me.
You had fucking purple shit coming out of your body. You
Like I was seeing the light, man.
Well, if that's what happened, I was not in control. How would I have?
That's who would have asked.
What
Do
would
you
I have
remember
actually understood of what was happening?
You would have basically just been kind of like rattling around your brain the entire time. I'm going to actually have you roll history, and then we'll
That's 6.
okay. So your memory is going to be really, really foggy, but you're going to have a brief memory that is like voices kind of directing you what to do. But it felt like you were having all kinds of conversations with people, like one being like some kind of shopkeeper, one being like a little girl, and just kind of like doing things like with them. Where it's like you're like talking with a shopkeeper and buying something, and then playing with a little girl and like throwing the ball for her and stuff like that. And then another one like jumping into a tree and getting some apples, like just having all these conversations. Everything is kind of happening, but it felt like you were just living all kinds of these like experiences simultaneously. Until eventually, all of a sudden, you weren't, and then you're coming to Dino just kind of staring at you.
All I remember or understand of what happened, I wasn't even here. It was like I was experiencing these moments with these people I've never even met before. You guys, I didn't even see you all.
Of course you fucking did. While you were off in La La Land, you were attacking us. You owe Elena an apology.
Listen, whatever I did, it was not my intention. I was not in control. I am truly sorry for whatever has happened here. How long have we been here?
I look over
10
at the halflings.
20 minutes?
Not even, maybe like after the race.
It's been about 10 minutes. But just go on. It's fine.
It's been 10 minutes since we started our rest, pretty much.
Since you jumped
Since
into
you
the
jumped
acid.
into
Yeah.
Oh,
you
okay.
guys were there for about an hour. You guys got your short rest, and then you jump in the acid.
Oh yeah, that's okay. All right.
Carry on if you really want. This is nice.
Just gonna glare at them and just go back to
Do you guys have any insight?
We're just part of the audience. Have fun.
Listen, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Is it alright with you guys? We just take another short rest. After that, I mean, you guys got a shell out of that. It's the least you can give us.
You hear them kind of mumbling to themselves. Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
That would be 19.
No.
What?
But you can end up going. There's an area over by the vents. I heard that you guys found them when you were talking earlier. The chests. Just nobody comes over there. Just go relax over there. We gotta get back to our lives.
Nice. What lives are you living down here? Anyways.
Exactly. It's none of your damn business.
I've been mumble. I was asked to turn down the ambient sound a little bit.
Yeah, I can turn it down.
Or like 1 or 2.
It was just really quiet last time. So
Yeah, I cranked it up a bit. Let me know if that's any better. If not, I can make another adjustment.
Alright, whatever. What do you guys think? I'm still not okay with whatever's brewing inside of him. Next thing we know, we could actually face some danger down there, and next thing we know, this thing pops out of him again. We're gonna have to fight Ed again?
I don't know. Are we?
Don't look at me. I know as much as you guys do.
How many people can I grab at once?
Like one you can grapple.
Don't need to worry about that too because you can just climb the ceiling. I'm going to grapple. I'm basically gonna take Edard and jump over there so that we just get out of the way and go to our area that we can rest at.
Okay. I'm assuming everyone else is just gonna kind of follow.
Yeah.
just.
I'm just putting you up there since there's not much.
But then I'm gonna. Then once I do that, I'm gonna turn back into guy.
Okay.
That was the plan. Use basically that to turn into that. Back into guy.
I feel like I'd be up here. I want to go down there.
Is that too inclined?
Down
You guys
or
can. The path is still there for you guys to
Yeah.
have been able to
Still
walk
be there.
across.
Well, not here because this is
That would be
would've been
dissolved. I'm
that's
fuck it. I'm staying on that rock still.
All right.
All right. Well then, I guess I'm just over here then.
I mean, okay. I would have probably seen that you were still there. I would have gone back and. maybe
I'm
not.
still chilling on that rock.
Okay.
Whether you make an ice bridge or not.
Okay.
I guess just short rest here.
Yeah, that's wide. Yeah, that was what I was leading to. Yeah. So.
Alright, so you guys do get your short rest though. So over the short rest, I guess you guys are talking.
Okay. So basically, I'm going to be like, I want to investigate a little more. What's down here and see if it's. Are you guys going to be good on your own for a little bit? And possibly go through the vents
I don't
to
hear
the
you.
two. To the. Oh, I don't. Yeah,
I don't
guess
hear
they're
you.
not
I'm all
even
the way
here.
over there.
Would you guys not have moved at all?
I'm at least here.
So would you have let me come back?
She would have found her way. You would have made ice for her and everything, so she would have made it over there.
Okay.
What was the question?
I basically am telling you that I'm going to. I said, are you good to watch Edard for a little bit? I'm going to go explore the vents and see what's below to possibly see like what's down on the next level.
I mean, yeah, if you think you can handle it, it really messed up Dino.
I think I can. I think I can get it. I think I can. I think I can.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
So I just say after I short rest them, that's what I'm gonna end up doing.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, and I'll meet back up to you after I've done my shit.
While this is going on, you guys are kind of having your short rest. You didn't have one of the halflings say. So what exactly are you still doing over here?
Can't really cross the right?
I'm sorry.
I'm not on your beach. I'll sit in my rock. I won't disturb you.
You're a feisty one, aren't you? You're small. You can get into places. You were going on the scaffolding, weren't you?
And what's it to you?
You hear them kind of mumbling to each other again, kind of talking in halfling. Where are your morals? What do you line up? What do you think?
My morals?
Hey, what do you do?
You want to talk to me about morals?
I'm curious where they go.
I guess whatever I see fit, whatever I want to do. And if it benefits me, I'll go ahead and do it.
What normally benefits you there, mister?
He just sits there kind of in silence and just ponders a little bit. Just, whatever benefits you guys. Keep me going, staying alive. I see myself staying more alive being with these oafs, but clearly one of them is trying to bloody kill us.
I've noticed that. What do you think about repossessing things?
Repossessing? Like taking?
Stealing's a harsh word. But there are things that sometimes other people don't need anymore. Your friends were talking earlier that you ended up getting some extra booze from down here. I'm sure they weren't yours. Does that feel good?
Well, it tasted good.
You hear him kind of like this muddling back to that person. I'll tell you what. If you ever feel like you have the urge to go out and start acquiring more things that aren't yours, why don't you come back down here and talk to us? You know, people who might be interested in exactly what you may like.
Can you explain yourself a little bit more? So come back to the sewers every time I decide to steal something, is that what you're saying?
I'll come back to the sewers is one way of looking at it. Not everything exactly as it seems. There are a lot of things in this world. I'll tell you what. Would you consider yourself one of the friends of the one who came in here and basically kind of tore you to shreds, presented some kind of a interesting statue from Bounty Hunters Guild? Are you guys close?
I've only met the guy for a few days. No, close doesn't come close to it.
We're not a huge fan of them. See, have you ever heard of the Thieves Guild?
I have actually.
The Thieves Guild were basically pushed out of the freelance because of the Bounty Hunters. Now, I don't know exactly where the Thieves Guild is, but if somebody did enjoy acquiring things, maybe wanted to learn a couple of new tricks, the sewers might be a place to come.
Oh, I understand what you're going down. I know people will be interested in me. Alright, mate. I'll cut you a deal.
What deal?
If I find something interesting along my ways, I'll remember you.
And just know, we, generally speaking, have a lot more compensation than others. Especially things that are very valuable. Just something to bear in mind. If you ever want to pick up some new tricks, we're very sneaky ourselves. However, I think your friends forgot this before they ended up leaving on. You can finish just relaxing over there on that thing. That's fine. You're abiding by the rules. You said you could stand over here. On that rock, it's fine. It pays no mind to us. However, they forgot this key. Bring the key over to them. Have fun the rest. Leave the key next to the door when you leave. We'll come back and lock it after you leave.
Okay. Does he just leave it there on the sand, or does he toss it back up to me?
He go ahead and basically toss it.
Okay. Walk over and I guess I just pick it up. By the door?
Yeah, just set it by the door after you unlock it.
Alright. I'll do that.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. Turn back around and just sit right back. I guess observing when the others will just come back, I guess.
Okay. And as that happens, you're going to end up just kind of sitting there and admiring the view and just kind of watching them. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
I'm sorry, 4.
Okay. As you end up just kind of standing out there and basically just kind of trying to relax as much as you can, You notice a little bit of bubbling start fizzing up there. Nothing crazy, just a little bit. All right.
I guess I would just dismiss it as just the regular acid that's in the water.
Cool. All right, and we'll go ahead and end it there.
We're doing a short rest. Is that correct?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
did get your short rest.
That now before I forget.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, that will go ahead and end it for this session. A little bit weird. Sorry about that. One of the reasons being is not having Zatu here. We didn't know that he wasn't going to be here until like literally tonight. So having half of his character sheet work that kind of stuff out takes a little bit more time. But it looks like everything's okay, which we're very thankful for, obviously. So you know, the family related issue and all that stuff that he was having is unraveling in a way that is fine. So that's great. But all that to say, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are going to be picking this up again next Tuesday. Unfortunately, Mr. David is not going to be here, so we are going to be away from Kai for that next session. But we are going to end up having a little secret one-shot that will end up happening that will end up starring Kai. He'll end up going and basically, as he was saying at the end of the session, it looks like he wants to go exploring some of those events, probably using his beast shape or wild shape or whatever to kind of go exploring. So with that, we'll go ahead and have a one-shot session dedicated just towards that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next Tuesday at 7:30. Be on the lookout for little clips and things like that to be going up on the YouTube channel. That is going to be Millennial Tavern with one N. And we're probably going to have a little animated short clip that I will make about the office scene because I just had so many ideas just flooding in just off of that alone. But all that to say, hope you guys have fun. Anything you guys want to shout out before we go and cut?
Thanks everybody for showing up.
Yeah.
For sure.
May the Lord up guide ya.
Yes, praise be the up.
Praise be up.
Praise be up. Anyone, have a fantastic evening, and we'll be seeing you next time.
See ya.